Stadium for tonight's matchup between the Leander Lions and the visiting Bastrop Bears. Bastrop Bears dropped one to the Leander Lions at their home stadium last season. Joining me on the broadcast tonight is Mark Sickles, as usual, and we have a new friend on the broadcast, Peter Casimir. He's going to be running the camera for us tonight, and we put the call out for some volunteers, and we got somebody that agreed and came out tonight. We appreciate that greatly, Peter. Let's mention the sponsors. I want to, in case you're wondering why I'm not doing PA, there is a new PA in town. His name's Mark McHarg. He's a parent of an LISD student, former LISD student, and he is a former member of the Leander Independent School District Board of Directors. So he's a good quality guy, and he's going to take over that role, give me a little bit of chance to do more in the broadcast. The sponsors for your Lions in this 2023 football season include the gold sponsors, Mercy Veterinary Hospital, online at mercy-vet.com, or you can call them at 512-890-2000. That's mercy-vet.com or 512-890-2000. The other gold sponsor is Rush Automotive, online at myrushauto.com/Leander. That's myrushauto.com/Leander. You can also call them 512-548-6134. That's 512-548-6134. Or you can stop by their location at 2276 U.S. Highway 183 in Leander. Silver sponsors include Leander Athletic Club, online at leanderathleticClub.com. You can call them at 512-876-1588. Lot Governmental Affairs, the second silver sponsor. You can find LGA or Lot Governmental Affairs on LinkedIn and Facebook. Check out Earl Lott. He helps clients in their private and public sectors to address environmental issues and ensure compliance with all of those state laws and regulations. Look him up. And we have a new silver sponsor added this week, RDZ Roofing, online at rdzroofing.com, or you can call them at 512-316-1195. Lots of hailstorms in this area, plenty of work for roofers, and they even have a table set up downstairs if you're here in the stadium, right across from concession.
Yeah, I ran into Frank in the parking lot and met him. He's a former running back here at Leander High School, so he wanted to be a sponsor, wanted to give him a shout-out. So when you get in touch with RDZ Roofing, give Frank a call.
You're keeping it in the Lion Nation family when you do business with former players and students, and we like to keep it local as much as possible. And now you hear the alma mater for Leander. This week we have a crowd mic, in case you probably can hear that.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to set up here at our home booth where we can get in touch with the fans and everything else.
And we're still working through. We got some new equipment. We got some new equipment on the way, so we still could use volunteers. What we're looking for is someone who can carry a camera around the stadium. When we get that second camera, we need somebody that one won't drop that new expensive camera and will protect it with their life, and two will walk around and take good shots, B-roll as they call it, of the student sections, the band, the parents, even the opponents, and potentially that person might get a field pass to walk down onto the field.
I'm sure we will, and that would be in the work, so they can maybe get behind or on the extra points and get some close-ups. It'd be a nice little addition.
So we have a exciting game, as we mentioned. We talk about all the stuff that we have to deal with, just to get this broadcast going and really, effectuate a good football program. But we haven't really talked about the game, Mark. I missed the last year's game. I was on the road with the Southwestern University Pirates, and you called that game in Bastrop. They had quite a good quarterback, and the Lions had a pretty good showing against them.
Yeah, they did. It was an exciting game, and Lions ended up on top. I know I had some info from the last game. See if I can find it here. But yeah, it was a great game and exciting. And Lions were 2-0 at that point. They ended up with 0-7 in district, I believe, last year.
Tough district.
I think we have a different team this year, Chuck.
I agree. I think you've seen some guys that played last year that have matured.
Yep.
And it makes a difference. You get a year of varsity experience under your belt, and it makes a big difference. And there's a lot of returners on both sides of the football here for the Lions.
Yeah, and we talked about just at the coaches' show, Coach Price talked about the depth of the running backs, and they're running onto the field now. Lions are wearing their blue on blue with the white helmets.
Yeah, those new helmets designed by Coach Billfelt, really sharp, slick helmets. I really like that. I took an old helmet and made it into a Leander Lion helmet. Now I have to redo it because I got to get a new logo.
Yep. So, yeah, just looking forward to tonight's game. We talked about the depth on the line, and they basically dominated last week against Pflugerville. It was a pretty even game until the second half, and then Lions took over, dominated the offensive and defensive lines. They brought in some fresh legs at running back and just took it to them that second half, and hopefully that'll carry over to this game. They look like they're excited. They seem to be healthy, which is, I think, both of us will talk about. That's probably the most important thing, being healthy.
Well, and week in and week out, that's a concern in the sport of football. And the Lions, probably more so than a lot of teams, have suffered the injury bug over the last several years. That should be, speaking of last week's game with Pflugerville, it is really nice to get an opponent on the ropes like that and lean on your offensive line, some young, fresh running back legs, and just really run that football. And the Lions did that and really just took the wind out of the sails of the Pflugerville Panthers.
And the Bastrop Bears are now heading out onto the field.
Yeah, we'll have the toss here shortly, and the anthem. Lions already lining up, ready to go. Coach Price didn't waste no time getting them down here on the field. He's a couple minutes early than what you would typically expect. Bastrop Bears had a little bit of a drive, so they had to get in here and get dressed. So you can see, you'll be able to see at some points during the game when you see the opponent's bleachers is not very full.
Yeah.
So
it looks
captains.
Captains look like they're lining up, and looks like it's going to be number 33, Matthew Heald. Number 18 is Charles Allender. Number 66 is Joseph Tafase. And number 92 is Tyler Witt. So get a shot of the clock. We got about 3 minutes until kickoff, and we're looking forward to the opening game here at AC Bible Stadium.
Looks like they're calling out the ROTC. You can hear the new PA, Mark McCarg, over the crowd. Mike, it's nice to have the crowd.
Yeah.
It's like we're not calling the game from our bathrooms at home or something.
Yeah, we can actually get involved with the stands and actually hear a little bit on the field. We couldn't pick up some of those calls last week. It was hard to get some of those signals. So hopefully tonight we'll have them hooked up and we'll be able to hear what some of those penalties are.
Exactly. Here's the anthem.
We got about 20 seconds until the game is about to start. Obviously, there'll be a little bit of a delay from the clock, but we'll have the captains out on the field, see if we can pick up the Bastrop captains for you, and then we'll have the coin toss.
You know, the singer that sings the national anthem, it's always one of the choir students here at LHS, and it sounded like that was also an ROTC student. They don't do it on the field, though. They go up into the PA booth and stand right up next to the PA and sing, and it's pretty impressive. A lot of them really have great voices.
Yep.
And that right there was a very good rendition of our country's anthem.
See if I can get the captains for the Bears. It looks like number 65, which is
44.
Matthew Martin, and number 44, Wesley Donner.
And it looks like they're going to limit themselves to just those two captains here on the road. Should be a good night of football. Again, Lions looking to run their record to 2 wins and no losses tonight in the early going pre-district play of 2023. All the friendly handshakes, that probably be about the only time that there's much friendliness going on the field here tonight.
So Bastrop is wearing the white jerseys and maroon helmet, black pants with a little bit of maroon and white stripe.
And they have that looks like that big B on their helmet. It's kind of a bubble fonted B that they put on their helmet. It's the same B they were using when I played them when they were in my district in the 80s. You can hear the referee's mic is working fantastically as well. We'll see how long that lasts this season.
Yeah.
You know, there have been mic problems here at the stadium. Coach said that they worked a lot of those bugs out, and I'm hoping that at least every game we cover here at home we have a crowd mic, because that's most of the games.
Yep.
So we'll see the Lions offense to open tonight's ball game. We saw the Lion quarterback. Why am I drawing a blank?
Logan Mitchell.
Logan Mitchell. Where is he on here?
Number 3.
Oh, okay. Logan Mitchell, number 3, found himself in Dave Campbell's Texas Football's magazine's Player of the Week vote. I'm not sure how that ended up, but
I don't know. I remember
think it's still going on.
I remember seeing it. Well, kickoff, it is 95 degrees with about 27% humidity, and Lions will be going left to right on the screen. And if you're listening, left to right, they will be going into the wind. Let's see what that wind speed is here. You can see the flags blowing a little bit. It is about 8 miles an hour coming from the south.
Up higher, the wind's got to be much faster than that, because those flags are whipping pretty good over there near the school, the school flags.
And back deep, number 1, Zane Wooldridge, and number 10, Isaac Montgomery.
Okay, we'll see who's the kicker for Bastrop. We got
36. That is Isaac Duggar.
So Duggar to kick for the Bears. We got both lines kind of tight there in the middle, and then they'll spread out now. Of course, the Bears will likely kick away from number 1, Zane Wooldridge. We haven't really seen much from Montgomery so far. They kick it right to him. We'll see what Wooldridge does with the ball. He's out at the 5, 10, cutting across the field, 15. He's got the sideline, 20, 25. He got a block. He's at the 30, 35, midfield. He's got another block. He's going to take it to the house, 20, 10, 5, touchdown. There is a flag, though. Unfortunately, two flags on the ground near the Lion 25, but that is a good way to get the blood flowing.
Oh, it definitely is. Yeah, that was a great downfield block by number 9, Joseph Morrow, who no flag on that block, did a great job, but unfortunately flags are there at the 25 and the 29.
Biggest drawback there, looks like it's going to go against the Lions. It's a blocking, either blocking the back or a hold. Biggest problem with that is Wooldridge just ran a 100-yard sprint. So,
Yep.
But he doesn't look bothered by it as he trots out onto the field. He's like, I do these all the time.
Yeah,
So,
I think what they did when they were bunched up, usually they'll say kick left, kick center, kick right, and you never know which side. So I guess they just told, Wooldridge and Montgomery which side they want to go to, and they picked the right side. Unfortunately, a flag on the play, but that was a great start to the game. See if they can keep it going.
Yeah, like I said, that'll get the blood flowing for everybody on the sidelines, on the field. Yeah, you're a little frustrated that it gets called back, but ultimately the energy level is high, and you should be able to build on that. A little bit of a delay here as they work to get the Lion football out onto the field. You can't run your offense with the Bastrop Bear football.
So it looks like a 3-man front for the Bears. They may adjust.
They got some good size there on the front line. The Lion offensive line is not by any stretch undersized, but they're not huge either. They're going to hand off straight ahead to the running back, number 35. He runs behind the center and guard, picks up about 3 yards, and that is Braden Lott. Make it 4 yards to the 19-yard line, where it'll be 2nd down and 6. The Lions need to get to the 25-yard line. Mitchell looking to the sideline for the call from the offensive coordinator. He gets that, gives it to his guys up front. Lott remains the running back in the pistol formation. 2 receivers either side of the formation. There's a snap. They hand to Lott. Oh, the ball gets pulled out. It's on the ground. The Bears have it. There's a little bit of a miscommunication there between Mitchell and Braden Lott, and the Bears have an opportunity to capitalize early as they're able to get a ball that's just laying on the ground.
Yeah, that was obviously there was a mix-up in the handoff, whether he was going to take it or pull it, and it kind of fell in between them. Bastrop's in good position. Lions defense got to step up.
That's where that hesitation, whether or not you're going to hand or pull, you got to make that decision. If you hesitate, it can cause a problem. So the Bears come out quickly and try to do quick screen pass or swing pass out to the flat to number 4, and that is Keyshawn Moore, the quarterback. Braden Tuck with that completion.
Yeah, picked up
about 7.
Yeah, about 7.
Went to the wide side of the field, lots of room, was able to utilize that room to get outside and pick up about 7 yards. The Bears need to get down to the 10 for a first down. 2nd and 3. Empty set for Tuck. He'll take the snap, looks to his right, tries to hit a deep slant, and does for a score. And there was a quick pass. He got separation on the defensive back there and was wide open. Nice pass from Tuck.
Yeah, and the reception was by Keyshawn Moore, number 4, and got behind the defender. And a pretty easy pass, and Bastrop jumps up early, 6-0 off of the turnover.
Yeah, they capitalize on the turnover and did it quickly, so the Lions are going to have to come out and answer. Lions went back and forth with Pflugerville for the majority of the first half last week. We'll see if they can impose their will here throughout the game.
Yeah, because this was a close game last year and lots of offense, so we'll see what happens tonight. Off the post, no good.
And that kicker was also the quarterback, Braden Tuck.
Wow.
No, I checked that. He was the holder. It was Zachary Wilkinson, looks like may have been the kicker. We'll get that kicker for Bastrop next time. So on the roster, looks like it's Isaac Duggar. So just like that, it's 6-0, Mark.
Yeah, last year the score was 28-23 with the Lions coming up to win the game. So Bastrop jumps on top, 6-0, 2 plays. Leander, of course, with that kickoff return for a touchdown, called back. 2 plays later, a fumble, then Bastrop jumped in and put the first points on the board.
What are you putting odds down that they kick to Wooldridge again?
Well, they may flip-flop this time. You never know. I mean, they'll get in the middle. They're getting close in the middle.
My guess is it's a squib kick.
Yeah, or they'll kick it, yeah. Well, now he's setting up on the left side. So
he does have the wind, if he's got enough leg, he should be able to get it out of the end zone. But that last one landed right around the goal line. We'll see what he does. Isaac Duger. And he does
onside
a little onside. Doesn't go 10 yards, or does it?
It does. Goes 10 yards.
He touched
they fall
it
on it
first, though. It seemed like that he potentially touched it.
They're talking right now, seeing where they're pointing.
Yeah.
Let's see where they're pointing.
It looked like after he kicked it, somebody else touched it, like with their foot. It was incidental, but you can't do that. Really caught the Lions off guard there. Potential big play. See, illegal touch. I was correct. He kicked it, and then as he squibbed it, he ran over the top of it. It looked like his foot may have hit it again, or potentially somebody who was right near him. And it's really going to give the Lions the football in good field position here for their second drive.
Yeah, good break for the Lions. I mean, the front line was turning and heading back. They got to wait till that ball goes past them.
10:56 remaining here in the first quarter. Lions trailing the Bastrop Bears by a score of 6-0. They had a fumble in their opening drive after a kick return for a touchdown. In case you're just tuning in from Zane Wooldridge was called back for an illegal block. Could be 7-0, could be 7-6, but instead it's 6-0. Mitchell in the backfield with Lott. He'll take a snap roll to his right, throw it in the flat complete to Aiden Parker, right around the 43-yard line, make it the 42-yard line of the Bastrop Bears for a gain of about 8, maybe 7 yards. So if they put it at the 42, it'll be a 7-yard gain. And it looks like they're going to put it at the 43, which will make it a 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4. Lott, the running back, with Mitchell. There's the snap, quick turn, and throw to Wooldridge in the flat. He gets a block from Lott and squirts forward to about the 40. It's going to bring up 3rd and about a yard for the Lions. This is definitely 2-down territory, even though it's an early ball game. Lions wasting no time in the huddle. Back to the line of scrimmage. Pistol formation. We've got a whistle.
Oh, they're moving the chains.
They're giving him a first down.
Moving the chains. There you go. I thought he had it, but then the crew said they didn't, so there we go.
Mitchell fakes it to Lott, goes to his left, cuts up around the seam, gets down to the 30, about a yard shy of the line needed for a first down. It's going to be 2nd and 1 at the 30-yard line of the Bastrop Bears. The Lions in business, moving pretty quickly, working with no waste of time, really. Clock now only at 9:50 on the play clock, which is about a minute, a little bit less than when they started this drive, and they've already moved about 20 yards. Lott, the running back, to the left of Mitchell. 2 receivers on either side of the formation. He takes the snap, drops straight back down the seam.
Oh, that should be a flag.
It could be. The defender definitely arrived before the football did. No call. That receiver was E.J. Hargrave. They're going to say the pass falls incomplete. It's 3rd and 1. Coming to the sidelines is Logan Mitchell to talk to the offensive coaching staff. Calls his play. He's got 2 receivers on either side of the formation. Braden Lott, the running back, behind to the left. Takes the snap. Quick pass out to the flat. Dropped. It looked like it was intended for Joseph Morrow and hit him in the hands. It is now 4th down and 1. This is kind of decision time here. It's into the wind, but Ivan Rodriguez got quite a leg.
I think you go for it. 1 yard.
I would go for it with it being just 1 yard.
If you can't make that, then you got bigger problems. So we'll see. Still early in the game. Why not take a shot here?
Mitchell takes the snap, hands the Lott straight ahead, and he'll pick up that first down to about the 27-yard line, right off a right guard, going behind the Lions center, Ryan Casimir. And the right guard, I'm not sure who's on the right side of Casimir.
Yeah, good push by the offensive line to get that yard. That's what they needed.
Yeah, that team works as a unit. It's very important, and they've shown some pretty good flashes of being a quality unit here early in the season. 9 minutes and counting here in the first quarter. Lions trail 6-0. two backs in the backfield now. It's Hargrave and Lott with Mitchell, and they'll bring Wooldridge in motion. There's a snap. It goes off of Mitchell's hands. He's able to get it, but it'll be a new line of scrimmage way back to the 42-yard line of the Bastrop Bears. Lions need to get down to the 17. Oh, there was a penalty flag. Okay, so there was a false start. So that's a big benefit to the Lions here on this offensive possession, because that ball would have been back on the 42, and instead it's on the 32.
That's a good break for having a penalty.
Yeah, if you're going to get a penalty, it should benefit you in some way if possible. So it's going to be 1st and 15 now, ball marked at the 33-yard line. There's a handoff to Wooldridge. He's the running back beside Mitchell. He's on the outside, 20-15-10. He's down to the 5 inside the cone. Looked like he scored to me, but they're going to say he's out around the 2 maybe?
Yeah, I think he just stepped out to get that last lunge, but what a great run. He used his blocking. The guys blocking in front of him read the blocks, had a seam, took off down the sideline, and got just his foot on the sideline before he tried to dive in. Great run.
So Aiden Stericker coming into the game for the Lions, along with Jacob Wells, an offensive lineman. We got 2 receivers either side of the formation for Logan Mitchell. The running back is Braden Lott at the moment. Mitchell looks over the formation, takes the snap, hands to the Lott, right behind the center for a touchdown. Lions with 8:03 remaining on the clock. We are knotted at 6. Point after touchdown coming up from Ivan Rodriguez. Ivan the leg.
Yep. Now, that was a great drive by the Lions. They just dodged a bullet with that onside kick, able to get the ball, dodged another bullet with that snap over his head, but they were able to capitalize on it, put 6 on the board.
So they answer back on their second drive after the mistake on the first possession deep in their territory after a penalty flag, which turned over a touchdown. So good momentum shifts in this football game. The kick from Rodriguez is good, and the score is now 7-6 Leander.
And that's what they needed.
And so we'll take a quick moment to mention the sponsors real quick. The gold sponsors, Mercy Veterinary Hospital, online at mercy-vet.com, or you can call them at 512-890-2000. You can also visit Mercy Veterinary Hospital at 18109 Ronald Reagan Boulevard in Leander. The other gold sponsor, Rush Automotive, online at myrushauto.com/Leander, or call them at 512-548-6134. You can visit them at 2276 Highway 180. We're on mute. Sorry about that.
There we go. My bad.
We've been sitting here calling the game, and it's been on mute this whole time. It is a gain of about 8 yards on that first down play from Bastrop. I didn't see who made the tackle or who the running back was, but we'll get it going now that we got our audio back on. Thank you for whomever that was to text in and let us know that we dropped the football there.
Yeah, that was my fault.
It's not just the
hit the wrong buttons.
It's not just the lines that make mistakes. Sometimes the broadcast crew for the Lions make the mistakes. So coming out of the huddle, Bastrop Bears, the quarterback Tuck has beside him the running back LaDanian Moreno. Tuck will take the snap, drop straight back. He's got some pressure, flushes him out to the right, throws it off of his back foot and pretty much out of bounds by about 8 or 10 yards on the Bastrop sideline for an incompletion. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 2, maybe 3 yards.
Yeah, good job by Leander putting the pressure on him, forcing him out of the pocket, and just threw that one out of bounds.
Yeah, the good coverage in the secondary. It's tough to keep your coverage that long, and that was a good 7 seconds, 8-second long play with the quarterback being flushed out, but the Lions made sure that Tuck had no one to throw the football to. Tuck with Moreno in the backfield to his right, 2 receivers on the right side, the wide side of the formation. Tuck takes the snap, throws back to the short side to number 5. It's complete for a first down over the 40-yard line. That's Jalen Gotham. Tackle made by the Lions number 29, and that is Tyree Smith.
Along with Jacob Bailey, number 21.
Tyree Smith, one of the youngsters on the Lion defense. Coach Price talked about him in the opening week podcast. He said he's got some young DBs, and they look pretty good. Tuck with the quarterback, Moreno the running back. There's a snap. Tuck drops straight back, throws down the right sideline. Too far, intended for number 4, Keyshawn Moore. Good coverage there by the Lions, number 22, Wilma Frey.
Well, no, it was 20. Hold on, I think it was 26.
26 is Calvin Kessler.
Yep, Calvin Kessler. That's who it was, 26.
So that's a linebacker out there covering a really speedy wide receiver. That's probably a mismatch, but he did a good job. 2nd down and 10 now. Ball still at the 41-yard line of the Bastrop Bears. Tuck has 2 running backs now in the formation. Moore along with Moreno. Takes the snap. They're going to hand to Moore. And he'll bounce off a couple of guys, and he's wrapped up in the backfield by number 21, Jacob Bailey. Loss of about 3 on the play to the 38-yard line, where it'll be 3rd down and 13.
You know who made that play was number 18, Charles Allender. He got upfield and made him turn in.
Yeah, sometimes you're having to fight a blocker, right? But that he does his job. And
he turned him in, and he didn't get to the outside. That led him to, what, 10 other guys?
To the pursuit.
10 other guys that can make the tackle.
That's exactly right. 3rd and long now. We'll see if Tuck can get a first here, or if they're going to consider 2-down territory, or if they may punt if the Lions stop him here. Tuck with Moore in the backfield. He'll drop straight back. He's got pressure. Flush to his right. He's rolling to his right. Tries to turn up and run. He's going to be tackled by number 4, Nicholas Parsons, the junior linebacker. And it'll be 4th down and about 7. And really, I mean, the area of the field, maybe if it were a shorter distance to gain, but 4th and 7, that's too much. And the Bears wisely bring their punting unit out. Wooldridge back deep to punt, or to receive the punt, rather, for the Lions. I can't get that punter's number.
I think it's 36 again, Isaac Duggar.
Yeah, it looks like he is the kicker and the punter based on their roster.
Yeah, great job by the defensive backs and the linebackers keeping the quarterback in check.
Wooldridge able to get it off a bounce around the 12. He cuts up at the 15, 20, 25. He's got the outside 30, 35. He's going to be pushed out of bounds by number 11, Ethan Bullock of the Bastrop Bears, who really just saved an even bigger play, because that's a 30-yard return plus for Zane Wooldridge there.
Yeah, did a great job of making that first one miss, and good job by the Lions blocking downfield to get him outside up to the, looks like the 44-yard line.
Lions offense out onto the field. Got 2 receivers. They don't even huddle anymore. They just look to the coaches on the sideline, the lineman, Mitchell, and it looks like it may be Braden Lott still in there. There's a snap, faked a Lott. quick pass to number 24, E.J. Hargraves. A little bit low for Hargrave and falls incomplete, second down. There on the coverage for Bastrop was Andrew McCarris. 2nd and 10. We'll see if the Lions can get another big play going and get this drive rolling here. Just a good run would be nice. Looks like they're going to load up receivers here on the wide side, the near side of the field, as they line up 3 with a single on the left narrower side of the formation. No, the handoff is bobbled, and able to get it up off the ground and get close to the line of scrimmage is Braden Lott, but it's going to be 3rd and 10.
Yeah, kind of sputtering here. Incomplete pass and then bobbled the handoff. Luckily, it got a good bounce, and he was able to pick it up, but it's another 3rd down for Leander. They need to pick up a 1st down here.
It could have been like in the first drive, so dodge a little bit of a bullet. Anytime you put the football in on the ground, especially in your backfield, it's a problem. 3rd down and 10. Lions break the huddle. Lott to the left of Logan Mitchell. 2 receivers either side of the formation. There's the snap. Lott. Mitchell runs straight ahead. Is able to shirk a tackler and then lunge his way to about the 48-yard line. It's going to be 4th down.
4th and about 6. We're going to check and make sure we have the sound here. For some reason, we got a notification. So here we go. It is 4th down. Rodriguez getting ready to punt. He'll be standing on his 35 as he gets the snap here. Gets the kickoff. Nice spiral down the right side. It's going to take a bounce inside the 20, and it'll land right about the 17-yard line. So Bastrop will have another opportunity here as they start right about the 17-yard line. So if you're joining us here, Lions have a lead 7-6, 3:22 left here in the first quarter. Thanks for tuning into the broadcast. Broadcast being brought to you by SHN Sports. So Bastrop gets back out on the field. Tuck is still in at quarterback, along in the backfield with LaDanian Minnow, and we're going to have a flag down. We're going to have a false start against the Bears. That'll move them back 5. So that'll be a 1st and 15 now.
Sorry about that. Some of those texts, the initial ones were that Peter told us about were because we were on mute, but the later ones were for the PA announcer.
Ah, okay.
So I went down and told the scoreboard people to turn the PA mic up. That's for the people here in the stadium.
So 1st and 15. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. A little bit of room, bounces to the outside, gets up to about the 15-yard line, and still keeping his feet, now up to about the 19. Nice run.
Yeah, tough run in there. Good stop by Tyler Moorman and Michael Segovia. They really were hanging on for their dear life there. It's not enough for a 1st down, only a gain of about they had a penalty, I guess, in that,
they had
about
a false
6-yard
start.
gain. So it's 2nd down. Make it a 7-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 8. Ball will be scrimmaged at the 19-yard line of the Bastrop Bears with 2:45 remaining. It's 7-6. The Lions are on top. Tuck, the quarterback, is running back number 7, Moreno. Tuck drops, looks to his right. Pass in the hands of Keyshawn Moore, but as he turned around to run, he drops it.
Yeah, it looked like he took his eyes off of it at the last minute. It was a little bit high, and you never want to have those thrown high, going up for that pass because you may get lit up.
Well,
so he may have been looking for that defender.
Well, and Calvin Kessler was coming his way, and we saw him make some really big hits last week against Pflugerville, and if Moore was watching any film and he saw 36 coming, that might have been the reason why he couldn't hang on to it.
Definitely.
It's going to be 3rd down and 8 here. Tuck with Moreno in the backfield. Two receivers either side of the pistol formation. There's the snap. Tuck drops straight back. Got pressure up the middle. Gets the pass off. It's intercepted by the Lions. Number 29 for Leander. That is Tyree Smith, the sophomore defensive back, getting him a turnover.
Yeah, and he can thank number 5, Joe Weesey, and number 15, Caleb Watts, for that interception. They were all in Tuck's face, and he just let that one go. Probably a bad decision by Tuck, but Lions capitalize on that, and they're in great field position.
A bad decision by Chuck for sure. He shouldn't have ran down. He should have walked to the booth, breathing a little heavy. Now it's 1st and 10 for the Lions. Ball at the 32-yard line of the Bastrop Bears. Mitchell has a new running back in the backfield. That's Matthew Anderson. Pass complete in the flat to number 8, River Hom.
Picks up about 8 on that.
Yeah.
Nice pass, nice catch, get upfield.
Good effort. I wasn't expecting. Oh, that's Hargrave in the backfield for the Lions. I apologize. He'll remain in the backfield with Mitchell, and he'll take the handoff. He bounces it to the left, cuts inside, spins at the 20. He'll get down close to the – they're going to give him the 20. It'll be a first down for Leander. Nice run there by the youngster, E.J. Hargrave.
Yeah, nice spin move to pick up that first down. Took a hit, but, hey, it wasn't that bad. Got the first down. They moved the chains. Ball sitting at the 20.
You know, Coach mentioned a lot of depth at that running back position, and we've seen it over the last couple of weeks. Hargrave remains in the backfield with Mitchell. Mitchell, snap completed in the flat, cut inside, 10-5, tackle broken, touchdown. That's number 10. Isaac Montgomery, the freshman wide receiver, picks up a touchdown on the swing pass from Logan Mitchell.
Yeah, that was a great quick pass out to him. And the guy who got the key block, Zane Wooldridge, able to knock that defender off. And number 10, Isaac Montgomery, is able to scoot in for 6.
It is now 13-6. The Lions on top. Bielfeldt to deep snap for Leander. Langston Brady, the holder. And, of course, Ivan the Leg Rodriguez for the point after. There's the snap, hold, the kick is up, and it is good. Been perfect so far this season.
Yep.
It is now 14-6. The Lions on top by 8.
Yeah, defense stepped up on that drive, able to put some pressure on the quarterback, Tuck. Able to get that interception, and Lions took advantage of it.
We'll take a quick minute to mention the silver sponsors, Leander Athletic Club, online at leanderathletic.com, or call them at 512-876-1855. Also, Lot Governmental Affairs. They don't have contact information that's traditional. There's no email or phone, but you can find LGA, Lot Governmental Affairs, on LinkedIn and Facebook, and they'll assist you with your private and public sector compliance and environmental issues. And, of course, RDZ Roofing, former line running back, rdzroofing.com at 512-316-1195. That's 512-316-1195. Kicking off will be Rodriguez for Leander.
Back deep, number 4 is Keyshawn Moore, and LaDanian Marino, number 7.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a different way to spell Moreno.
Yep.
Rodriguez got that red undershirt hanging out, ready to put toe to leather. 141 left in this quarter. Big boot. It's going to go near the back line of the end zone and out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. In a minute, Mark and I'll switch roles. He'll take over play-by-play, and I'll pick up the production and color. Again, if you're interested in helping out, we got a little help from Peter tonight, but he can't be there every week. He's got business travel he's got to deal with, and he's got other responsibilities as they even relate to this team. So,
yep.
We're not going to make you get on the mic unless you want to be on the mic, right? But, we might make you hold a camera or push a button or two. Handoff straight ahead and nice pressure from the right edge of the lines. I didn't get a number. Looks like that might have been.
Charles Allender, I think number 18 again, having a big game. Got upfield, made the first hit. He kind of spun out of that and finished it off. So great job.
One. So it'll be 2nd and 11 for Bastrop after that surge on the right side of the line. Defensive line just caved in that left side of the Bastrop Bear offensive line. 111 and counting here in the quarter. Tuck with an empty set. Receivers all over the field. There's the snap. He drops back, throws it down the seam. Pass is caught by number 4. Keyshawn Moore. Good coverage there by Anthony Ugo, but Ugo couldn't get his head around to see where the football was.
Yeah, dropped in, and pretty good pass by Tuck, throwing it up. It was one-on-one, a little bit behind, kind of his back shoulder. He was able to spin around and make the catch and keep the defender off of him, so they pick up a big first down.
Really couldn't have put the pass any better spot. The only other spot would have been maybe a yard ahead of him as he was continued running, and that would have been even a harder pass. 1st and 10 for the Bears, and line 41. Tuck empty set, takes the snap, drops straight back. Down the seam as a receiver open, and it's Moore again. Nobody covered him off the line of scrimmage, and just like that, the Bears are on the board again. It is 14-12 with 38 seconds remaining here in the first period. Extra point. We'll see if they go for 2 here to see if they can knot it up. Likely will.
I'd put a man on number 4.
Yeah,
maybe 2.
You might want to work on that assignment.
Yeah, he got that early touchdown, then that deep pass, and they're basically putting him out there on an island with one of the defenders, and he's taking advantage of it. He has good speed. We've seen that up here in the booth, and quarterback is just laying it out, letting him go run under the ball. So
he had no one come off the line of scrimmage with him. The safety tried to pick him up, but at that point he was running full speed, and he was able to get behind him. So Tuck with the point after attempt. He's got 2 running backs in the backfield. He hands to Moore. Moore trying to get the edge. He's going to be stopped shy, and it will remain 14-12. That's number 31 with an excellent play in space, Jake Birdwell.
Yeah, that was a great open field tackle. And it looks like, is there a flag?
I don't think so.
He's got something by his foot down there on the 2-yard line.
There is a flag over there. It's going to go against Bastrop. So even had he made that corner, it wouldn't have counted.
So chop block on the offense. So just when we were going to talk about how the defense was taking advantage and keeping the ball on their side of the 50, a couple big plays, and Bastrop's right back in the game.
Yeah, that was a pretty impressive drive there by the Bastrop Bears. Before that, we'd only seen one really significant drive, and it was, on a short field. They were able to get 25 yards in the score. Now this time they moved it about 75 yards down the field to get that touchdown. A couple of passes, 2 more, the difference in that drive for Bastrop. 38 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Duger coming out to kickoff for Bastrop. Back deep for Leander, number 1, Zane Wooldridge, along with number 10, Isaac Montgomery. Yeah, that's a what do you call it? A trademark violation or a copyright violation if you play that music too loud. So we'll turn the crowd mic down for a second. Here we go. Duger gets his foot into it. It's going to go out of bounds.
Wow.
And that'll give the ball to the lines right around the 35-yard line. There's that's the flag related to the kick out of bounds.
Snap hook on that kick.
Yeah, that's how I hit golf balls. And the Lions, why not make them kick again? That's not a bad idea. You got Zane Wooldridge. They just sprinted at least 30 yards.
Yep.
So do it again. See if you can get a quick touchdown here.
Yeah, I agree. Now he's talking to him, saying, okay, he may say, okay, kick it down the middle or squib it or may try another onside kick. They were almost successful that one time. You probably need to keep up with that. Obviously, the front line now, they've seen it.
Yeah, it looks like they got hands guys up there right now. And I don't know if that's always the case, but they definitely have DBs and linebackers up along that front part of the kick return unit.
Wooldridge and Montgomery about between their 5 and 10 yard line back there, getting ready for the kick.
Yeah, Wooldridge, he's ready. He's got that whole left side of the field ahead of him. He's wanting to move that way, but I don't think Dugar's going to kick it to him. We'll see. Toe to leather. It's a short kick. It's going to be fielded and kneeled by number 14, Aiden Parker, and the Lions will have the football in good field position.
Yeah, I'll take that. If they're going to do a little pooch kick and just, maybe, what was it, 18 yards, 17 yards, 16 yards maybe? Hey, we'll take that all day long.
Wasn't much. And, in fact, the Lions come out ahead by making the Bears kick again because they would have had the ball on the 35, but instead they get it on their own 42. So +7 on the net gain. Hargrave remains the running back with Mitchell. Mitchell takes the snap, drops back, hits or tries to hit number 14, Aiden Parker. Is a little bit to the outside, and Parker unable to adjust in time. Incomplete, second down. 34 seconds remaining.
Yeah, that's kind of one of those timing throws, and it was a little bit behind him. The break may have gone another yard or so down the field, so, it's early in the season, but that's one of those where he gets it out quick, and you turn around, that ball's already on the way.
Yeah, I actually called that play incorrectly as a play-by-play. I said Mitchell drops back. He just stood flat-footed right there, took the snap, turned and threw it, so he really didn't drop back. Hargrave remains the running back to the left of Mitchell. There's the snap. Mitchell looks to his left. Pass is complete to 17, number 50, or past the 50-yard line up to the 47-yard line. That's Augustus Bayarina on that reception for a first down, Leander.
Yeah, nice job getting upfield and picking up that first down.
27 seconds remaining here in the first. Mitchell hands to Hargrave. He runs to his right, cuts up. He spins around the 40, inside the 40 to the 38. It'll be a gain of 9. Second down and 1.
Nice run there. He kind of cut to the outside, went back inside, saw an opening, and picked up 9.
And that's going to be the end of the quarter. It looks like Lions are going to – no, maybe not. Yeah, they're going to run out of time here. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
This is the end of the first.
Welcome back to AC Bible Stadium, where the Leander Lions are out in front of the Bastrop Bears 14-12. And Lions just flipped the field. Started the second quarter. They are on the Bears' 38-yard line, looking at a 2nd and 1. And it's going to be a handoff to the right side. Gets bunched up, keeps his feet, and he keeps going, and another first down run by Zane Wooldridge. Good job by bouncing to the outside and not letting him get a hold of your ankles, Chuck.
Well, and that's just
and there's a flag. Did a flag just get thrown?
If it is, it's a late one post-play. It shows that Zane Wooldridge is not just a speed guy, right? He showed toughness on that run there. I really like the play design. It looked like Mitchell may have even fumbled the snap, but it looked like it was intentional.
Yeah, it is going to be a personal foul after the fact on the sideline.
Unsportsmanlike on number 24, Val Regalado of the Bastrop Bears.
Yeah, so we were talking last week about getting the ball in his hands a little bit more in space, and we've seen a few runs out of the backfield by him, and that's a great job of getting him in the open field and using his ability to run, catch and to bounce outside. We've seen it one-on-one. It's almost impossible to tackle him.
Well, defense is going to look for that jet sweep from Zane Wooldridge, but you still got to run it, right? You can't. You got to make them the defense. You got to keep them honest.
So Lions now 1st and 10 at the 20. Mitchell gets the snap, looking to throw. Quick throw to the outside. A nice catch over there on the far sideline by number 14, Aiden Parker.
Right at the marker. That's probably enough. It is for a first down.
So
first and goal.
Yep, they're going to move it. It'll be at the 9. So Lions will have 1st and goal at the 9. Nice catch. Spread formation, 2 receivers each side. A lot in the backfield with Mitchell. And he's going to pull it. He's going to run on the left side. Got a couple blocks down near the end zone, and he dives in for a touchdown.
Yeah, he's too big. You can't. He lowered that shoulder and ran right over that little defensive back.
Yeah, nice job by Mitchell using his size and strength, and he was right at that goal line, said, I'm getting in. Dives in, so Lions jump in front 20-12 with the extra point coming.
Yeah, we get this extra point. It's my favorite album. Ivan Rodriguez.
Snap is back. The kick is up. And it is good. So another great offensive drive by the Lions. They jump ahead. And the score is now 21-12. You're listening to Leander Lions football on SHN Sports. Thanks for tuning in.
Well, let's mention the upcoming games here while we wait for the teams to get back on the field for the kickoff. Lions have one more non-district game playing host to the Del Rio Rams. If you were a part of the team last year, you made that trip to Del Rio. It's a 6.5-hour drive for 3 overtime exciting football. Lions coming out with a win in that game. Expect the Del Rio Rams to be fired up when they make that trip up here next week.
Definitely.
On the 8th. And that will also be homecoming. So if you're a mom, get that mom stuff ready to go.
Yeah, you know they're all into that. That's for sure.
Rodriguez will be kicking off here for Leander.
I expect it. The win it is back to have another one out of the end zone.
Yeah, we got Moore and Moreno, the 2 running backs for Bastrop, back deep. But you're right. He'll probably he's got the wind now. With the wind in his face, he's been knocking them out of the back of the end zone with one bounce. He puts a foot to leather.
And there you go. And it clears by about 5 yards out the back of the end zone.
A little bit of wind makes a difference. You know, I mean, you said 8 miles an hour, 8 miles in your face or at your back. You know, there's a difference of net 16 miles. I mean, I'm sure it doesn't work out that way scientifically or mathematically, but there's a definite advantage to having that behind your back.
So thanks for tuning in. Another good game here tonight. Lions are looking to go 2-0 here in non-district play. So Bastrop sets up on their 25-yard line. It's going to be a handoff to the left side to number 7. Tries to get around, and he bounces out, gets about 5. Pretty good run by LaDainian Marino.
Now it looks like there may be laundry on the field, but that also looks like it could be just a rag. It doesn't look yellow, but there is a discussion.
Yeah, it is over there right by where the quarterback is. Should be going against the Bears, but we'll see.
It's near the sideline.
Yep.
Right at the line of scrimmage. Long discussion. There's a coach standing right over the flag with a receiver. Run going that direction. A lot of times that receiver can get caught with a hole. We'll see.
Multiple fouls by the defense. They both will be enforced.
Ooh.
Oh.
Personal foul, face mask. Defense number 7. It's a 15-yard penalty added to the end of the run. Includes an automatic first down. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense number 21, his first of the game,
Wow, two personal fouls stacking on top of each other, so Bastrop jumps ahead 30 yards. Wow.
Into line territory at the 40. That's Bailey and Ugo.
First down, Bastrop.
Little frustration there. I'm not sure. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that goes on that can cause you to get over your limit there. But
so Bastrop is going left to right if you're listening. 1st and 10 at the 40. Man comes across, and the ball's on the ground. Oh, they blew the whistle.
It's a
Flags
flag.
are down.
It's a false start. The same thing that benefited the Lions earlier benefits the Bastrop Bears here, as that ball likely would have been recovered by a Bear, but there were a couple of Lions within a couple of yards.
So they'll move them back about 5, and it'll now be set up on the 45-yard line. 1st and 15. Lions have stayed ahead this game, and they need a defensive stand here. Looks like they're going to put trips on the far side, single receiver on the near side.
That's the tight side of the field with the trips.
Rolling out to the right, looking to throw. Going downfield, down the sideline, and it is a little bit behind him, incomplete. Nice
Great
coverage. Yep.
Yes, number 29, Tyree Smith, who had an interception earlier this half, in the hip pocket the entire way for Jalen Groton, and it looked like Bastrop thought they had something there. They loaded the trips on the narrow side of the formation and tried to give as much room to Groton as he could have, but sorry. The Lions have a DB in Tyree Smith that could go step for step with him.
Yep. So now they put 2 receivers on each side. 2nd and 15, 11:20 left here in the second quarter. Tuck looking to throw again. A little bit of pressure, gets up the middle, breaks through, bounces off of one tackle. He's going to pick up a first down. He bounces back inside.
What a run.
Tough run down to about the 23-yard line.
He got him a first down on that run.
Yeah, kind of a broken play. He saw some open field up the middle. The defensive line had been pushed a little bit to the outside, and he saw it. He took off and was able to scoot down the field for a first down. So they are on the 23-yard line, 1st and 10.
Yeah, the Lions defense had a couple of opportunities to stop Tuck, but he ran tough. He's a big kid.
Low snap, handoff to Marino up the middle. Bounces ahead. He keeps his feet going. Spin move. Picks up another first down.
Stop made by Nick Yas, number 20 for the Lions. But you're right, another first down inside the red zone here for the Bastrop Bears. In fact, they're down to the 12-yard line.
So 1st and 10.
Time for that line defense to bow its neck here. Maybe force some kind of turnover or a loss, a negative play, something.
So empty set with Tuck all alone. Spread formation.
That's a different quarterback.
Oh.
That's Joyner.
Okay. A little bit of a wildcat there. Kind of took off on the right side, picked up about 7.
Tried to fool everybody, and they did kind of fool us. Michael Segovia there getting the tackle for the Lions.
Yeah, that was number 1, Quintlan Joyner, who's now heading over to the coach, so he may stay in the game.
Yeah, not sure why Tuck got pulled out, but he had that hard run. Maybe he nicked something up, and he needed some attention on the sideline because out quickly for Bastrop is Quintalian Joyner.
Yeah, he's a junior. So it'll now be 2nd and 6.
We'll see if his primary weapon is his feet or is it his arm.
Well, his empty set again. Receivers are spread out, 2 on each side, spread formation. Gets a snap. He's running to the left side, off tackle, tries to bounce outside. Good job coming up field by the Lions. Michael Segovia with a good tackle. Good open field tackle. And Joyner's on the ground. So they will stop the clock.
Well, he got his legs wrapped up by Segovia. Didn't look like anything out of the ordinary in terms of a football tackle. But, on this turf, The Lions have a tight end that injured a collarbone without even contact here on the turf. It just happens. So
yeah, it looks like he got his leg wrapped up underneath him when he was getting tackled and kind of trying to spin free.
Yeah, he's definitely not feeling very good about it either. It looks like they definitely got the training crew. I don't know. Well, they're going to get him up, help him off.
Doesn't look like a cramp, but you don't know.
Yeah,
we'll find out.
Could be an ankle or a knee. It's tough to tell. You get in there, you're running the football. There's a lot of arms and swole bodies. People have been working out, and playing hard. So injuries are part of the game. We see it all the time. It happens to the Lions very frequently. So it'll be third down now.
Yep, 3rd and 4. Big play here for the Lions. We'll see if they can force a kick here, or they may go for it. We don't know what their field goal kicker is like, but what we've seen so far is a pretty good leg. So it is now 3rd and 4. Tuck is back in the game, and they're going to blow the whistle.
Timeout, Leander.
Yep. They had some time on the sideline to talk about what they were going to do, but then Tuck came in with the different formations, so now the coaches are going to pull the team over and talk to them. 8:54 left here in the first half. Lions are up 21-12. Thanks for tuning in. Of course, this is a non-district game. Next week, Chuck talked about it earlier, Del Rio Rams are coming in for homecoming. And then the Lions have a bye week. Wish it were kind of in the middle of district play, but they have a bye week, and then they start off their first district game here at Bible Stadium against the College Station Cougars.
And the College Station Cougars were in the state championship game last season. They got roughed up pretty good in that game, but I'm pretty sure it was somebody like Denton Ryan or something.
Yeah,
somebody really good.
We saw them last year, and they're a good team. So here we go.
Certainly.
So it looks like
likely Tuck.
Yeah, Tuck is still in there with Marino in the backfield. 2 receivers on the far side, 1 on the near side. 3rd and 4, big play for Leander. Tuck gets a snap. Play action, rolling to his right. Rolling out, looking, he throws it, and it is knocked down, almost intercepted. Oh, and they're throwing a flag.
Oh, no. That is
it can't be on the defensive back, number 2.
Malachi Phelan with a great play defensively. Coach Price with his hands in the air, palms up. What is the call? That's a different player. That's Wheezy. He was being held. What is the call on him? He's the defensive end that was being held.
I didn't see that.
Obviously, we got a hand to the face or something.
Yeah, we were following the play.
Yeah, that's a tough break for the Lions because it gives the Bastrop Bears a 1st and goal from the 3-yard line.
Wow. So here we go. Twins on the near side. Marino heads out. Tuck rolling. Lots of pressure, and he goes down. Ball's on the ground.
Good alert.
Bears
play.
are able to fall on it. Nice stick there by number 5, Joe Weezy. He didn't like that last call, Chuck, so he said, I'm going to take it out, and he got a huge hit on the quarterback. Ball bounced out, but Bears fell on top.
Yeah, Jason Taylor for Bastrop saved this drive as the Lions were bearing down on that loose football.
But it is now 2nd and goal from the 16. So loss of about 13, 14 on that play.
It does give Tuck a little bit more in terms of routes to look for in the added space.
It's going to be a handoff to Marino, but another flag down.
That's another false
start. So they'll move him back 5 more.
We'll take that and get a couple more, and they'll be out of field goal range.
7:59 left here in the second quarter.
That is a tough break for the Bastrop Bear offense. The Lions need to take advantage and really force a 4th down attempt or a field goal, but they got to stop them here on 2nd and then 3rd to get that.
So it is now 2nd and goal from the 21. Spread formation. Looking to throw, rolling out, a little bit of pressure, gets up in the pocket, has a little bit of room, tries to bounce to the outside to the 10, and that's where he goes down about the 10-yard line. Picked up a little bit of yardage there, but a nice tackle by number 31 for the Lions. That is Jake Birdwell coming up and possibly saving a touchdown. So it is now going to be... I didn't hear what they said, but there's a timeout on the field. The ball will be at the 11-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 11. So another big play here for the Leander defense. Timeout on the field. Lions are leading 21-12. 7:25 left here in the first half. Pretty good game so far tonight. Big crowd here on the Leander side. Not so much on the Bastrop side. A little bit of a drive, but we did it last year. So, scoring update. Right now we have Hendrickson on top of Ellison, 13-7. And so the teams are heading back out on the field. So Marino will be in the backfield with Tuck. Trips on the near side. Single receiver on the far side. Snap is back, looking to throw. Swings it out to the right side, and it is dropped.
That's number 6, the intended receiver.
A little bit low, but should have caught that. It was right about the knees. That's number 6. That's Brian Pauly. So it'll bring up a 4th down. It looks like they're bringing the kicking unit out. So Lions were able to put up a defensive stand there when they were inside the 5.
Yeah, that drive really looked like a Bastrop touchdown based on the other 2 scoring drives the Bears have had this half. Duggar, the kicker. Tuck
is the holder, so they need to be a little bit, concerned. They could always do a fake field goal here with the quarterback getting the snap. The kick is up.
Looks like he made it.
And it is good. So with 7:13 left in the first half, they cut it to 6. Lions are up 21-15. So this will be a nice drive for the Lions if they can go down and get some points, Chuck. They need that before halftime.
Yeah, and there's plenty of time. There's no rush, obviously. You want to move, matriculate, as they used to say back in the 60s,
yep,
down the field. Work your way down there, work on your offense. You don't want to turn the ball over to Bastrop. You don't want the drive to end, giving Bastrop enough time to drive down the field and try to get a score before half. So, there's a lot of things to consider there for the Lions. Most of all is to not turn that football over.
Yep. So they will be kicking into the win this time. See what they try and do. They may try another pooch kick.
Utah 14, Florida 3.
Duggar will be setting the ball up slightly on the left half of the 40.
And kind of an interesting place to put it.
Yep.
Not on either hash, not in the middle.
Yeah, be ready for another onside kick here. It is a pooch kick, and it will drop. It bounces. Lions pick it up.
That's Hargrave.
And get to about the 32. They're still pushing about to the 35.
E.J. Hargrave getting he's like, hey, I'm going to return this if they're going to kick it to me.
That's actually a pretty good kick there. He actually got the bounce on the field, and you never know where that's going to go once it hits the field on one of those little pooch kicks.
Well, Hargrave got his shoulder down, and despite a couple of defenders, was able to drive his legs and get about 5, maybe 7 yards there on that return.
So Lott will be in the backfield, along with Mitchell. Lions will start out with trips on the near side.
Look like Wooldridge is out there. Giving him a breather.
Parker's all alone on the far side. Mitchell looking to throw. Swing pass out here, and he gets hit about the 30. Number 17 with the reception, Augustus Byrena, and he loses yardage on that, loses about 4. So it'll now be 2nd and 14. Clock is down to clock is down to 6:40 and rolling.
Got him all the way down to the 30-yard line there. A non-generous line spot. Yeah, that's the swing passes. You got to do them. You got to keep defenses honest. You got to keep those DBs near the line of scrimmage, but you want to throw downfield if you can.
Man in motion. Swing pass out to the right side, and breaks outside. Picks up enough to get past the original line of scrimmage, and that was once again Zane Wooldridge using his quickness to get about 6 or so on that reception.
Yeah, he used quite a bit of his skill to turn that into a lot more than what looked like it was available to him.
3rd and 8.
Initially when he caught the football. 5:48 and counting.
Trips once again on the near side. Play action. Pass down in the slot, and it is incomplete. Pass was attempted to Wooldridge.
It looked like a good pass. It may have been just a little bit on the back shoulder, but as a receiver, you got to bring that in.
So Lions will bring out the punting unit.
They'll probably let 30 seconds tick off. Well, game clock's not moving, so that doesn't matter. 5:36 remaining. Bastrop has plenty of time to work with here. Unless the Lions get something bouncing their way on this punt.
Yeah, they're heavy on the left side. That's usually where Rodriguez tries to go to get that soccer-style kick. See if they bring some pressure on him. Snap is back.
Good punt.
Down to the 28. Gets a return. Bounces outside to the 37. Goes down to about the 41, 42 maybe.
That was number 6, Brian Pauly, on the return for Bastrop.
So 5:24 left in the half, and they're in pretty good field position. Defense has got to step up once again.
And they didn't get a ton of rest there between that possession that they were just on the sideline while the offense is on the field. So we'll see if that affects them here late in the half, because you get tired as the halves wear on. You get a little bit of a breather at halftime. You'll come out a little bit more energized the second half. Late fourth quarter are tough.
So got Moore in the backfield along with Marino and Tuck. Swing pass out to the right side. It's caught to the 40, 45 to the 50. Gets inside Lion territory down to the 45-yard line. Little swing pass once again to number 4, Moore, who's had a big game tonight.
Yeah, that was just a little, let's use Moore's athleticism. You saw Tuck, he said scooch out, and as soon as he scooched out, the ball was snapped, he just tossed him the football. Wide side of the field. Make sure they don't do that the other direction here, going towards the Bastrop sideline on this play.
1st and 10, ball at the 43. It is going to be a handoff up the middle to number 7. Picks up about 5 on that carry.
Number 77, Gavin Rodriguez there on the stop for Leander.
They'll give him, let's say, 4 on that carry.
5-yard gain.
Ball is now at the 39-yard line of Leander. 4:52 and rolling here.
4-yard gain will be 2nd down and 6.
Spread formation once again. Marino in the backfield with Tuck. He pulls it. Got a little bit of room on the left side. Lions close it down, but I think he has enough for a first down.
It looks like it to me.
Tackle by number 26.
Brought down by
Calvin Kessler. Ball now at the 33-yard line. Clock down to 4:23 and rolling.
Yeah, it's going to be tough if the Lions can't get a real good stop here. If they allow Bastrop in to tie or take the lead in this game going into half, that'll take the wind out of your sails a little bit.
Hand off to the left side. Lions come up and turn him in. Gets a couple yards, but about 3 line defenders bring him down, picks up maybe 2.
Great pursuit there from the Lion defense. A lot of defenders there making contact to the running back. Couldn't ever get a real head of steam going.
Yeah, Parsons was on it along with Watts. So now 2nd and 9. Lions need to get another turnover. New man in the backfield. I think that's number 42. Haywood. It's going to be a pass out to the right side. He's caught. Got a little bit of room. Bounces to the outside. And he gets knocked out about the 25, 26-yard line. It'll be a 3rd and 2.
That's Birdwell on the stop. The reception made by Brian Pauley. Big play here for the Lion defense and the Bastrop Bear offense. The Lions looking to get off the field. The Bears looking to try to get either tied or ahead here.
Yeah, they've had a lot of positive plays, not a lot of negative ones in the past couple drives. Bastrop's kind of calmed down on offense, so see if Lions can disrupt that. 3:21 left. 3rd and 2. It's going to be a handoff. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. Good push.
Kessler up under. I mean, there were a lot of Lion defenders there, but there's a loss at 3 on that play, or 2. And Kessler at the bottom of that, hanging on to Moreno's legs.
Yeah, about 8 people were in on that tackle. So it'll now be a 4th and
about 4, maybe
4,
5 yards.
maybe 5, yeah.
It looks like about 5.
So they take a timeout, and this is going to be a big play for both teams.
Yeah, wise decision, call a timeout here. You got them, right? You want it, as a Bastrop coach, you want to get the right play. You got to get a 5-yard play to keep this drive alive. The Lions look at this opportunity, get your defense a little bit of a blow, some water, and decide, do you want to bring pressure or not?
Yep, and if they come out in a different formation, Lions have a timeout to burn too.
That's right. And they may want to bring some type of line stunt or one of those defensive backs, bring them up near the line of scrimmage and on that weak side and put some pressure on Tuck.
Yeah, you don't want him
just standing
or taking off. It may be one of those RPOs, but I would obviously keep my eye on Moore, number 4. He's had a big game, and also Tuck. He's done a good job running as well. So we're going to have twins on the far side, 2 receivers down here on the near side as well. Tuck in an empty set, trying to spread the Lions out. Snap is back, looking to throw. Throws it down the sideline. It is up, and it is knocked down.
Great defense there. Was that number 2?
Great.
It was.
Yeah, great job by number 2. Malachi Filan.
He had that great play down in the corner of the end zone earlier that they ended up calling a penalty against Wheezy on, but great job by Filan.
Yeah, that pass kind of held up a little bit, and great job by reading that and knocking it down. So Lions get the ball back with 3:05. Ball is going to be on their 28-yard line, 1st and 10.
Plenty of time to do something with that. You can get it down in Rodriguez field goal range, or maybe you have a big play here and get another touchdown, and that's much better outcome in the half.
Yep. Wooldridge in motion. They hand it off to him on the right side. Looks for a little bit of a seam. Nice open field tackle by number 10 for the Bears.
Excellent job.
That is Nate Soriano. Came up one-on-one and made a nice tackle.
If that tackle's not there.
So trips on the far side. Single receiver down here. Quick throw out, and it is to Wooldridge and gets hit immediately behind the line of scrimmage by the Bears. They read that all the way, so they lose yardage on that.
Yeah, number 18 there defensively with a great play, Clan Pusick for Bastrop. That's going to make it 3rd and 9.
Yeah, and the clock is down to 2:17 and rolling. So decision time for Leander. Do we get up on the ball and try and move it, or we burn clock if we don't get this first down? Looks like they're going to take their time. Play clock is down to 12.
Yeah, you don't want to give Bastrop much time if you do have to punt
they
the
may,
ball
yeah,
back.
they may just call a timeout here.
I would. I'd let it burn down about 3 seconds, call a timeout, get the play you want. If it's not there, you want to run play. Bastrop, it looks like, still has a timeout, but it's hard to tell because they called one earlier and the board still says they have 3.
Yeah.
So the referee on the field will have that timeout drawn up. So minute 50 remaining. The Lions on top, 21-15. Big play coming up, 3rd and 9. Mark, what do you call in this situation?
They've done a good job on those seam routes.
I was just about to say I'm running a seam route to either a tight end or a running back that releases just slightly late.
Yep. I know they're going to try and key on, obviously on Wooldridge and probably also Parker. So, that's one of those where you have that slot receiver, some type of delay, and maybe get a linebacker on them and try and take advantage of that. But you got to read your safeties too. See where they are.
Well, yeah, you don't want a safety running the other direction with the football. That's for sure.
And they got 2 deep.
Well, here we go.
So Lions are coming out. Trips on the near side. Single receiver on the far side. Mitchell gets the snap, rolls out towards us, looking downfield, gets some pressure, gets it off.
A little bit too long.
Looks like he caught it. They're going to give it to him. Wow, Wooldridge with a great catch, keeping his feet in bounds.
All you need is one.
Wow.
What a play.
Now they're talking. Okay, now the officials are talking. Now they're saying incomplete.
Come on.
Wow. We couldn't see here with the players down there on the sideline, but he caught it. We just couldn't see if he was in bounds or not. One said yes, and the other one overruled him, so now Rodriguez will be out punting with 1:44 left here in the half.
Well, that's unfortunate, but there's only, like you said, a minute 44 plus whatever burns off of this return here. We'll see if Rodriguez can really get a boomer here.
Yeah, if he can spin it over to this side of the field because the returner is over there on the outside the far hash. And it looks like
First charge, timeout of the half. Bastrop.
I thought they called a timeout earlier.
Maybe not. I thought they did too, but it could have been one of those injury ones or something. Who knows? But or stoppage for some reason. But I thought they had burned one too. But they're going to burn one now, and they may be trying to bring some pressure here. I mean, what's the worst thing that can happen is you get a penalty. It could be maybe a first down. You don't want to do that. But 1:44, you don't have a lot of time left. So they may want to take a shot here if they get it to try and block it. Otherwise, they're going to try and set up some type of return.
Yeah, I think I'd be setting up a return as opposed to the block because, you never know. Even on an attempted block, sometimes you get a pretty decent return. So you got all those guys staying in instead of running downfield to cover the kick.
I mean, I think, and they may be talking about we don't want Rodriguez just kind of rolling out to his right, burning off 5 or 6 seconds to get that kickoff. So they may be trying to get some people upfield to make him, kick it a little bit quicker than he normally does. So he's standing right about his 17-yard line. And it's a good snap. Rolls off. It's a little shuttle pass up, incomplete.
It was completed, but not.
Yeah, it was completed, but not for the first down. They tried a little trick play there, but Bastrop stayed home.
Unadvisable.
And so now they have the ball inside the 30-yard line.
It looked like it was playing out just like you'd said. Rodriguez moved to his right, but it looked like he was intentionally ready to throw back the other direction. I'm pretty sure that was probably executed a little better in practice than what we saw there on that play.
Wow, so big chance here for Bastrop to get a little bit closer and maybe take the lead. A couple in the backfield along with Tuck, and he swing pass out to the right side, come up and make the tackle. And they push him out about the 21-yard line.
Yeah, they're number 29 defensively, Tyree Smith.
And that was once again to number 4, Moore. Gets about 5, so it's going to be 2nd and 5.
90 seconds left here in the half. They got some good-sized bookends on that offensive line down there for Bastrop. It hadn't really caused too much of an issue for the Lion defensive front, though.
So in the backfield's Marino. Kind of a tight formation. It is going to be a handoff. Marino up the middle. Gets a couple. Going to be short of the first down.
Allender getting in there, making the stop.
So the clock is running at 1:17. It's going to be 3rd and about 2. And they will, if they go for a field goal, they will be kicking into the wind.
Looks like they're going to burn a. No, there's an injured player. There should be some seconds run off. Or is that just the NFL?
So injury timeout. Lions come over to group on the numbers. I would definitely watch out where number 4 is. He's been the offensive star of the game for the Bears so far tonight. Done just about everything.
Just want to remind everyone we got a Coaches Show podcast coming up this month on September 18th at Guaco Taco. Put it on your calendar. Come out. Enjoy the food and festivities.
So Tuck gets a snap. It is going to be a handoff to Marino on the left side. They try and string him out. He gets around the corner, and he gets enough for a first down and goes out of bounds.
I don't know. Yeah, they're going to stop the clock with 51 seconds.
And let's see where they mark the ball. It's going to be right about the
13.
13, yep. So 51 seconds left. Lions lead 21-16. Or 15, I'm sorry.
I don't need any extra gray hair, guys. Let's go.
1st and 10. Tuck gets the snap, hands off to Marino off the left side. They turn him in, and he
great job defensively.
Lost about a yard on that, maybe two.
Kessler over there on the edge came up and made sure that, well, Allender looked like he may have been there too, but Kessler was there getting up off the bottom. Loss of 2 on the play.
Bastrop calls another timeout.
Well, they've got like 10 of them.
Yeah, I think
why
so.
Not?
Timeout Bastrop with 38 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, Lions, they don't want to give up this touchdown, obviously, but if they can hold them to a field goal.
Yeah, I think you come out with a little bit of a breath of relief if you can prevent the Bears from scoring here, because the Lions have done everything they can to give them that opportunity.
And the Bears will and the Bears will get the ball second half.
Yeah, they did. They deferred. They won the toss and deferred to the second half, so they will get the football. But fortunately, they'll be starting from their own 25 because Rodriguez likely will kick it out of the back of the end zone. If you wonder why the crowd gets silent sometimes, when we hear a copyrighted music being played by the stadium scoreboard crew, if we don't turn that down, YouTube will take the video down. Then you can't go back and watch it.
So ball will be at the 15-yard line. Ball's on the far hash. Bears are going left to right if you're just listening. They come out with Marino and Moore in the backfield with Tuck. Single receiver on the near side. Twins on the far side.
Referee went down.
And it's going to be a play action. Now he's rolling back to the right side. Throw down the middle, and it's caught. But number 14 inside the 5-yard line gets down about the 2. And that is to Servando Gonzalez. And we got a player down for Leander temporarily.
Segovia. Yeah, it's going to be first and goal for the Bastrop Bears from really about the 2.5 yard line.
Yep, 2.5 yard line, and 29 seconds left.
That is not good. That's plenty of time for them to punch this in. The Lions really need some penetration here from their defensive front. We've seen Bastrop mix it up a little bit, but they've mainly stuck to handing the ball to Moreno.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got a big, beefy offensive line to run behind, and it's been effective here late in the half. As I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, late first half, late second half are the toughest conditioning times for football players, especially early in the season. Those big guys can wear on you. And we're seeing that a little bit late here in this half.
So here we go. They're quickly up on the line. Moreno in the backfield with Tuck. Snap is back. It is a handoff up the middle. Good push by the defense. They keep him out of the end zone. He may have lost a yard on that.
Yeah, that's the penetration that I'm talking about from the center of that front.
Clock now down to 17. Quickly up on the ball. Looks like the same formation, maybe the same play.
Look for a pass.
And he pulls it, goes to the left side. Got to make that tackle. He goes in for a touchdown.
Yeah, it was too open there.
Tuck pulls it. It was the same play. He pulled it this time, went to the outside, able to get in.
And we're
for
tied
6
now.
Yep, tie game with 5 seconds left. Have to kick the extra point.
Well, there's a lot to go to the drawing board for in the first half for Leander. Really, if they just quit assisting Bastrop, they should fall their way.
So Duggar getting ready for the extra point, a little bit low. Kick is up, and it's good.
He almost got a hand on that one, but a little bit too late.
So Bears come back and take the lead right before halftime. Still 5 seconds left.
And you have to think about that kick return to open the game where Zane Wooldridge took it basically 97, 98 yards for a touchdown and got called back. So
and quickly after that, a turnover, and Bears took a quick early lead.
Right, and if you're breaking it down in the first half, the Lions offensively played very well, besides a turnover. A couple of penalties. Defensively, they played pretty good except for a couple of drives where and some penalties. We had a 30 yards worth of penalties on one play.
Yep. So here we go. I would expect a little squibber here. They're not going to kick it deep.
I wouldn't think so. There's a big space in the middle of the field as well.
So kind of like last week, Chuck, looked like the Lions were in control, and then Pflugerville came back right before half. Same thing here. Bastrop comes back right before half and actually take the lead. So there's a little pooch kick, and it's going to be caught at the 38-yard line. Leander will have one play left here with 5 seconds.
Well, with Zane Wooldridge, you can probably pull one out of the hat that may be successful here. Looks like he's coming off the field, though. Well, back out on the field. He just wanted to trick the Bastrop team, I guess. No, he is coming off the field.
So Lions come out with Lott in the backfield with Mitchell.
Yeah, look for Aiden Parker on that Bastrop sideline to run straight up the sideline and see if he can get a little bit of height on the defender there. Maybe a penalty down the field and give Rodriguez a shot at a field goal.
So Mitchell looking to his left, stepping up, rolling out towards us, looks upfield, sets up and throws it deep. Ball is up in the air, and it is incomplete at about the 11-yard line. Tried to go to number 24, E.J. Hargrave, but that'll do it for the first half. So we'll be back shortly. We'll show you the bands at halftime.
You want to have the audio too?
Yeah, we can try it.
Well,
we'll see what. Yeah, we'll see what they're playing. Yeah, we'll see what they're playing. But before we go, let's give another shout out to our gold level sponsors, Mercy Veterinary Hospital at mercy-vet.com, 512-890-2000 over there on Ronald Reagan Boulevard. Also, Rush Automotive at myrushauto.com/Leander at 512-548-6134 over there off of 183 in Leander. And our silver level sponsors, Leander Athletic Club at leanderathletic.com, 512-876-1855 off of Baghdad. Lot Governmental Affairs, LLC. Check them out on LinkedIn and Facebook. And RDZ Roofing at rdzroofing.com, 512-316-1195. So we'll be back for the second half of play Bears come back and take the lead 22-21. So we'll have the second half coming in just a bit. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be right back.
The Honey Bears are led by officers. Second Lieutenant Jennifer Fuentes. Second Lieutenant Abby Huang. First Lieutenant Jocelyn Galan. Captain Bella Simpson. Social officers Destiny Salazar. Melanie Arce. Amber Torres. Trinity Whitson. The Honey Bears are under the direction of Mrs. Cara Pascual and Miss Tessa Altmiller. The Honey Bear of the Week is Desani Ramirez Galan. The Spirit Girl of the Week is Lanaya Yancy. The Above and Beyond Girl is Wendy Luna Rodriguez. The Teacher of the Week, Miss Dollery. And now, please enjoy the Honey Bears as they perform their exciting palm routine to Mic Drop. Ladies and gentlemen, your Bastrop High School Honey Bears. We would like to thank all our silver, gold, platinum, and diamond sponsors, Bastrop High School Administration and the Honey Bears Booster Club. And we would like to give a huge shout out to the Leander Bluebells. Have an amazing season. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. At this time, Bastrop High School proudly presents the Pride of the Lost Pines, the Bastrop High School Band. The band's program includes their 2023 marching show, Becoming Human, featuring the music of Newman, Beethoven, Danyapur, Perry, Pachelbel, and Carol Britton Chambers. Drum majors are Alejandra Ramirez, Jared Wildebrandt, and Gregory Wilson. The featured soloist is Adrian Paniagua. And now, the Bastrop High School Band. The band is under the direction of Kenneth Gilbreth, Evan Carley, Jeffrey Gutierrez, Garnet Gilbreth, Oscar Rodriguez, and Alyssa Tuck. The band would like to thank our marching techs, Bastrop band boosters and parents, the Bastrop High School administration, and our Director of Fine Arts, Chico Portillo. Let's hear it one more time for the Bastrop High School Band!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Taking the field for your halftime entertainment are your Leander High School Bluebells. The Bluebells are directed by Ashley Williams and Lupe Garcia. The Bluebells are led by Captain Alex Schiller. First Lieutenant, Ollie Hager. Second Lieutenants, Jessica Egglesey, Marisol Hernandez, and Claire Smith. Head Company Leader, Riley Kassler. Company Leaders, Gabby Aarons, Ella Bowman, Jocelyn Jew, and Mackenzie Cady. Congratulations to the Bluebell of the Week, Sienna Alamon. Every week, the Bluebells nominate a teammate who has shown exemplary acts of love and compassion to receive the Be Kind, Be a Bell Award. Congratulations to Riley Kassler. Performing a traditional routine for the 35th year in a row, along with the amazing Leander Marching Band, Here are your Leander High School Bluebells dancing to Get It On. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it once again for the incredible Leander High School Bluebells. The Bluebells would like to give a special shout out to our Teacher of the Week, Coach Dorgan. As they exit, the Bluebells would like to give a heartfelt thank you to their amazing parents, the Leander High School administration, and the unconditional support of the incredible Leander High School Marching Band, led by Ryan Cerna, and the Leander High School football program, led by Coach Chris Price. Enjoy the rest of the game and let's keep the excitement alive. Roll Pride!
Congratulations to People of the Week: Austin Wickstrom, Sarah Bradley, Abby Martin, Isa Caso, Isabella Hernandez, and the Section of the Week, the Percussion.
Say hi! Hi! Go man! Go, go, go!
Presenting their 2023 field show entitled Ripple, under the direction of drum majors Serena Payne, Ren 9, Gabe Lascano, Natalie Cox, and Jason Rodriguez. Please welcome the Leander High School Marching Band.
Welcome back to AC Bible Memorial Stadium here on the campus of Leander High School. Lions trailing the Bastrop Bears by a score of 22-21. We're about 3 minutes and a little bit of change away from getting the second half underway. Both teams are out in the end zones warming up while the Lion band finishes their early portion of their competition performance here. And you can hear the band announcer as well cheering on. The Leander band's always pretty good, Mark.
Yeah, they are.
Year out, they're in the national rankings, and if they go to any competition, you can bet there are bands that are worried about Leander. And the football program's starting to move that direction again. You know, the Lions football program, while in a lull for at least a decade or a little more, they had some really good runs prior to that here at Leander in the state playoffs to the area finals. They won the area finals one year and competed in those. Trying to work the program back to that. The numbers are up. We've seen that. We've seen the sub-varsity teams in years past only have one JV and one freshman team. We've seen multiple teams on those sub-varsity teams over the last couple of years. And, we're seeing some young guys getting opportunities here on the varsity. We've seen a couple of freshmen. One scored a touchdown tonight, and some sophomores. We had one on the defensive side of the ball get him an interception and a couple of good plays as well. So a lot of excitement about the future of the Lions, but the future is now, right, Mark? We're tired of waiting.
I know. Yep.
Let's get this win tonight. We'll go get a win against Del Rio for homecoming, and then we'll go win some district games and make some noise in the postseason.
Yeah, I mean, these non-district games don't count overall, but they do count.
Right.
You want to come out.
They count for your confidence.
You want to do everything you can to grow as a team week by week before you get into district play. But, you want to get these wins under your belt. And, this is going to be another good test here the second half. With the Lions trailing by 1, they had a couple turnovers, and they were costly as the Bears were able to capitalize on 2 of them and get some points on the board.
And the thing that's really hurt the Lions defensively and overall as a club tonight is those short fields they've given a pretty explosive Bastrop offense. You can't really give them those short fields. We've seen when they've had to traverse longer fields, they've had more opportunity to make mistakes. The Lions have been able to take advantage and slow those drives down to get the football back. But when they have the short field, it's been quite a bit tougher for the Lions to get that stop.
Yep. So Bastrop will be getting the ball the second half. And Lions have got to come out and, set the tone defensively. If they can get a 3-and-out, that would be great. Get the ball back. They will be kicking against the wind, so Bastrop will have the wind this third quarter. Looks like it's picked up a little bit. It's still going. Flags are pretty stiff out there.
Yeah, it should be an exciting second half. I mean, it's just really just a one-point game. The Lions had every opportunity to have a big lead in this game, but they've let the Bastrop Bears hang around, and it could cost the Lions here late.
Yep, they've got to control the second half. Kind of like they did last week. If they can get that running game going and not rely so much on the passing, where they have kind of a balanced offense, keep the Bears, on their heels, then that would pay big dividends. So Rodriguez is getting ready to kick, has it set up on the 40-yard line. So second half is getting ready to start here at AC Bible Stadium.
Rodriguez to kick for Leander.
And
Deep
looks like
kick.
another one is going to go out of the end zone.
Yeah, Rodriguez is money with that leg. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Bastrop as they open the second half with the football. Lions looking to get a stop here. Defense already out on the field. Probably going to see Tuck as the quarterback for the Bastrop Bears.
And it does look like Tuck is heading out there once again.
Got a single back in the backfield.
Slow. Snap was down low, looking to roll out to the right. Lots of pressure. Throws it out of bounds. Incomplete.
Yeah, that was Leander out there giving him that pressure.
So that'll bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Bears. One play, one positive play for Leander. Keep it going. So Tuck looking for the snap, and it is going to be a handoff up the middle. He gets hit behind the line of scrimmage,
like
picks up about 2 or 3.
I guess he hung on to it. That was 92 there, getting in the mix of it, Tyler Witt. So it'll be now 3rd down and about 8 yards to go, Mark. This is a big play here for the Lion defense to get a little bit of confidence back.
Yep, they do. They definitely have to look out for number 4, see where Moore is lined up. He's lined up on the far sideline. Marino in the backfield.
So Tuck looks over the offense. He does have an up back as well. Drops straight back. He's going to tuck the ball and have to run as he scrambles. He lets the ball go. Intended for number 5, Jalen Groton, incomplete. There defensively, number 31 for the Lions. That's Jake Birdwell making a play for Leander, and the defense did what they needed to do.
3 and out. That's exactly what they needed. That pass is probably going to be incomplete. Good job by Leander keeping Tuck inside the pocket, forcing him out, but a big hit there by Birdwell just to clean it up and make sure that that didn't go down. So it's going to be 4th down.
Yeah, it'll be a punting situation here. Dugan back to punt, back deep to receive for Leander is Wooldridge. Pretty nice punt. Wooldridge able to get near it. He's going to let it hit the ground and roll out of bounds right around the 27-yard line where the Lions will take over 1st down and 10. And we'll get to see what the offense can do now, Mark. Defense came out and did what they needed to do on this opening drive. Now what does the offense have?
Yeah, definitely. They need to set the tone here on this opening drive of the second half, see if they can pick up some first downs, move down the field.
They'll come out in a pistol formation with 2 receivers on either side of that formation. Lott, the running back, will get the handoff. He'll run straight ahead back to the line of scrimmage. He may have gotten 1 yard. He's going to be stopped by number 21. Pablo Moya. They are going to give him a gain of, make that 2 yards to the 30, 2nd down and 8. 10:43 and counting here.
Yeah, they haven't had a lot of success running the ball. They've picked up a little bit here and there, but they haven't been able to dominate, see if they can get that going this second half.
It'd be helpful to do so. Pass in the flat intended for Hargrave.
Yep, that was probably behind the line of scrimmage. Let's see if they're going to call that a fumble.
Well, he got on it, so it'll remain Lion football. It depends on the call whether or not it's a loss or a
yep, they are moving it back.
Okay.
That was behind the line of scrimmage and a little bit behind him. He tried to spin around and catch it, but it hit the ground, so now they're going to talk about it to make sure, was that a throw behind the line? Let's see what he says.
No, they're going to move it back. It's just incomplete.
Incomplete. They said it was a forward pass. Coaches to the left of me in the box don't agree.
Yeah,
I do.
Bastrop coach is a little upset. 3rd down and 8 here. It'll remain Braden Lott along with the quarterback, number 3, Logan Mitchell. 3 receivers at the top of the formation, a single one down here at the bottom, and Aiden Parker. Mitchell rolls that way, looks for Parker, hits him right at the 1st down marker. It will be a 1st down there defensively to force Parker out of bounds is number 25, Diego Rangel. Lions have a 1st down, though.
Yeah, nice job by the offensive line, keeping him free to roll out to the right, set his feet, and make a good throw.
So 1st and 10 from the Lion 39-yard line. There's the snap. Mitchell hits the Parker again on the right side. He's able to ooch his way forward for a gain of about 8 to the 48-yard line, make it the 47-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 2. Lions need the 49 for a first down.
So Lions quickly up to the line.
Yeah, 9:39 remaining here. Lott in the backfield with Mitchell. There's the snap. Lott releases. Mitchell tucks it and runs. He's over midfield. He lowers his shoulder and runs over a DB and spins over another tackler down to about the 37-yard line.
Yeah, I like the toughness, Chuck, like we talked about last game, but hey, when you know 3 or 4 people are on you, go down.
Right. It's okay to run over that one little defensive back, but as soon as those other linebackers come up, get on the ground.
Because you know they want to take that pop on the quarterback.
They do. So Lott will remain the running back with Logan Mitchell. 2 receivers either side of the formation. Mitchell takes the snap. It's a high snap. It's on the ground. He's able to get on it, but it is a loss of about 10 yards. So the ball's going to now be the 47-yard line. The Lions need to get down to the 27-yard line, so it's 2nd down and 20 to go. Same 4 receiver set for Leander. Joseph Morrow, Zane Wooldridge, 24 also out there, E.J. Hargrave, and, of course, on this near side, Aiden Parker. In the backfield, it's Lott.
They've been successful with that quick pass. Now they're kind of bunching up on him here.
Mitchell drops straight back, hits Wooldridge on a little comeback. He's get some blocker all the way across the field. He picks up a block again from Parker. Gets a stiff arm at the 30. He's going to be shy of the first down.
Throw that flag. They don't.
But it's going to be 3rd and 3.
Manageable.
Yeah, after 2nd and 20, you'll take 3rd and 3.
Yeah, kind of a little slip screen out there on the far side. He looked over here to the right to Parker, threw it back across, and great blocking. Now they have a shot here to get a first down.
He did a great job of navigating all that traffic coming across the field. Mitchell takes the snap, looks to his right, hits Parker for, and he drops
incomplete, dropped it,
He had it in his hands, and as he was coming down, he got hit in the back by number 25 of the Bastrop Bears, Diego Rangel, and he ends up dropping the ball. It's going to be a 4th down and 2. It's 4th down, yeah.
Yep.
Line's going for it. They'll hand
there you go.
Straight ahead to Lott, and he'll get about 18.
Great job opening up the middle there by the offensive line.
Yeah, you got to rely on those hog mollies up front sometimes. And the Lions did it right there with under 7:50 and counting. We're going to have a timeout, looks like, with 7:46 or a stoppage.
Wait, was that no, they're calling them back out. Okay, they're resetting the play clock.
I'm not sure why they stopped other than I thought maybe the Lions thought Bastrop called a timeout.
I think everyone thought there was a timeout. Everyone started running to the sideline.
Lott remains the running back beside Logan. He'll take the football straight ahead behind Casimir near the 15. He'll give him a gain of about 2. Second and 8.
He was going forward, and then a big hit by Tiki Hola, number 55, drove him back. But he was able to pick up a couple.
So, 2nd down, 8 yards to go. 7:20 and counting remaining in the 3rd quarter. Lions trail by 1, 22-21. New running back for Leander. That's going to be number 41, Cameron Hoosier.
Play action.
Fake to him.
Nice one-handed catch by Wooldridge, able to get a first down.
Yeah, great job by Mitchell there. It looked like it was going to be a handoff to that new running back, Hoosier, but then the fake kind of fooled the defense as well as me. Good open pass there for a first down.
Pass was a little bit high, and I think Wooldridge had one-handed, brought it down, able to turn, get to the outside, and pick up that first down. So it's going to be 1st and goal at the 6.
And it can make you look pretty good as a quarterback.
Yeah.
So, 1st and goal, ball on the 6-yard line for the Lions.
Hoosier still in.
Yep. Just to the right of Mitchell. Mitchell into the corner of the end zone for a touchdown. Is that Joseph Morrow? It sure is. Number 9 for the touchdown.
Wow, that corner or safety bid on that. He was able to get behind him. Easy pass in there for 6 points, and that's a great drive by Leander after getting that 3 and out, moving down the field and putting 6 on the board.
Yeah, Mitchell gave that little shoulder wiggle, and the DB came right up to the line of scrimmage, and Morrow was able to just release behind him for an easy pitch and catch. we got a new holder for the Lions. This time it's Aiden Stericker out there. Kick is up and good from Rodriguez, and the Lions now have a 28-22 lead with 6:50 remaining here in the third period. Let's shout out the sponsors here in the third period. The gold sponsors for Leander are Mercy Veterinary Hospital, online at mercy-vet.com, or you can call to make your pet's appointment at 512-890-2000. That's 512-890-2000. Rush Automotive, the other gold sponsor, online at myrushauto.com/Leander. That's myrushauto.com/Leander, or call them at 512-548-6134. That's 512-548-6134. We'll get the silver sponsors a little later. The Lions out on the field here, ready to kick the ball off. Back deep to receive for the Bears is Moreno, along with number 4 Moore, and we've seen them in the backfield all night tonight. They're obviously some of the weapons that Bastrop offense leans on, as well as now special teams in this situation. Rodriguez to kick for the Lions. You know, we haven't seen the Lions try any little fake kickoffs, and now's really not the time to do it.
No, you don't want to give them momentum here. You just took it away from them on the defensive stand and that long drive down the field.
Rodriguez taking his steps. He hears the whistle from the referee. And he'll toe to leather. Deep kick. It's going to get into the back of the end zone and out into the track area, as we expected from him. I mean, it's just come to be a regular occurrence. It really is. It makes a huge difference in special teams when you can prevent your opponent from returning a kick.
Yeah, and I mean, that's such a weapon right there, because you really don't, unless they design something or wind or something like that, but knowing that you're going to be kicking it at so far 100% of the time out of the back of the end zone, and they're set up on the 25, take it every time.
Tuck, the quarterback, is going to hand the ball off to Moreno, but too much pursuit on that far side of the line defense. Several line players there. Allender, one of them. Segovia, and then we have maybe a cramp.
Yeah, it looks like a cramp, but whoever made the tackle came up strong, made a great tackle. Loss of 3, and looks like a cramp.
Yep. And that is Kessler. And you can tell it's a cramp because that foot is in the cramp position, does not want to move. So they'll get him some water on the sideline, and he's had a couple of pretty good games defensively for Leander early in this season. He's not somebody you want to keep off the field if you can help it. Coming out to replace him looks like Anthony Ugo, and a couple more lines off the sidelines, Nicholas Parsons along with Caleb Watts. There's Tuck and Moreno in the backfield. You got 2 receivers on the near side of the formation, a single and a tight end at the short side, the Bastrop side of the field. They're going to turn and throw that direction. That's to Moore. Number 21 there on the stop for Leander, and that's Jacob Bailey. Gain of about 5 to the 30-yard line. Will bring up third down and 5.
Outside. Stay hydrated. Visit our concession stands.
Yeah. Another big defensive play here if they can hold them.
Yeah, this is a big play here. Tuck in the backfield. He'll move Moreno to the short side of the field on the formation. He'll drop straight back, throw it in the flat, incomplete.
Nice.
Led the receiver by too much, intended for Brian Pauly.
Yeah, that was something that we haven't seen a lot of. Most of his passes have been on target. That one slipped, got out in front of him, or the receiver didn't run the right route. But, hey, it's going to be 4th and 5. Another stand by the Lion defense.
Yeah, it really looked like Tuck expected him to be further upfield than he was. Pauly a little bit further back in the backfield. Wooldridge back to receive the punt from Isaac Duger.
Yeah, just don't jump off sides on this. You don't want to give them. There you go.
Duger's punt is going to hit the ground around the 42 and take a Bear roll inside the 25 all the way down to the 21-yard line.
Pretty good punt, knowing you've got Wooldridge back there. Kicked it low, and Wooldridge, those are the ones where you don't want to field them. I mean, that's tough to pick that up off the hop with a gunner coming down right on you.
And there really wasn't a hop there. It was one of those watermelon rolls down the field, and you just never know what the football's going to do when it turns over. It could hit one of those tips and bounce the total different direction you're expecting it to. So the quarterback, Mitchell, will have in the backfield number 35, Braden Lott. He'll have 3 receivers on the near side that include Wooldridge and Aiden Parker on this near side. And I have a single receiver in Joseph Morrow on the short side of the field. He turns to the wide side and intends for number 24, Hargrave, incomplete as it's a little bit short.
Yeah, he just kind of flicked that out, didn't get his feet under him, and bounced as they were trying to set up that quick little screen behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he had blockers out in front of him.
One of those little wide receiver screens that a lot of the teams are doing now. We've seen it by both teams tonight.
We've got a delay and a discussion, and we're hearing some commotion from.
So they are going to say it was a backward pass that time. So now it's going to be second and about 14.
Yeah, the ball now on the 16-yard line.
Twin receivers both sides of the formation. Mitchell with Lott in the backfield. They'll hand to Lott. Lott coming to the near side, cuts back the other direction, gets up to around the 18. Short gain of about 2. It's going to be third down.
Tackle by number 15, Andrew McCarris. Pretty good job by Bastrop keeping everyone in check and staying home. He tried to cut back across the grain, and he was sitting there waiting for him. Picked up about 2.
Put the short side of the formation here on the Lions sideline. 3 receivers to the wide side of the field. Hargrave in the backfield with Logan Mitchell. Third down and 12 yards to go. Mitchell takes the snap, fakes to Hargrave, looking to the wide side. Comes up through the middle. He's in the open. There's a flag way behind him. Another flag on the sideline. He's going to get up near the 50. I kind of lost.
And another flag in the middle of the field.
Right.
There are flags all over the place.
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flags on the field right now. And there's, I think the crew is 5, isn't it?
Yeah, it's getting a little chippy out there right now, Chuck, with these players.
This has got to be offsetting. But at the very least, there's some kind of blocking foul in the backfield where Mitchell, right before Mitchell released up the middle of the field. That could go either way, but generally is an offensive penalty. And then we saw one right at the point of would have been contact on the edge, and then there's just a couple more in the middle of the field that I didn't even see get thrown. And there's a long discussion, 3 of the referees meeting near the 25.
We have fouls by both teams in the play. Holding, offense number 70. Holding, offense number 9. Holding, defense number 44. All those fouls will offset. Replay, third down.
So we got third down and 12. Bastrop defensive coordinator, very vocal near us.
Yep. So here we go. We're going to get a reset.
Yeah, it's going to be on the hash on the near side here at the 18. Third down and 12. The Lions will have trips on the wide side to include Parker, Wooldridge, and Morrow here on the near side. Oh, check that. Morrow's here on the near side.
That is number, I can't see it now.
Yeah, he turns. So Hargrave, the running back, with Mitchell. There's the snap. Mitchell looking to a screen with Hargrave. He'll pick up a block. He's at the 25-30. Lowers his shoulder. He's going to get the first down at the 32.
Yeah, nice job there setting up that screen, and a great job by Hargrave picking up that first down, getting upfield. Now we got to stop and play here.
I don't know. I don't see a flag.
We got whistles blown.
Appears to be a flag on the play.
Oh, no. Where's the flag?
Should be a first down. Let's see what the call is.
The result of the play is a first down. Sideline interference. Bastrop, bench. 15-yard penalty.
Oh,
Sideline
wow.
interference. Wow, the get-back coach didn't get him back.
Well, there's probably a reason the defensive coordinator's up here and not on the field. The get-back coach could never stop him. So it is a first down.
Yeah, that's
for
typically
the
when the one of the officials are running down the sideline and run into one of the coaches.
Yep. They do not like that. I've coached some youth games where the referees would like to throw elbows if you're in the way. There's a snap. Mitchell will hand to Hargrave straight ahead. He's feeling the juice, spinning his way down past the 40 to the 39 for another Lion first down with 4:01 remaining in the third.
And this is where the offensive line is going to be key, Chuck. If they can just keep this going, picking up these first downs, wearing down that defensive line, it'll go a long way.
Mitchell takes the snap. Well, hand to Hargrave again. He'll cut to the left and up near the hash over the 40 to the 38, where he'll just have 2 second down and 8 yards to go. Mitchell will have an empty set. Now they're going to bring in Braden Lott to replace Hargrave, as it looked like he lost a shoe. Kind of hard to run without a shoe. I've seen it, but you don't stay in the game. We got 3 receivers here on the near side of the formation for Leander as they take their time in the huddle. The clock, the play clock down to 8 seconds now, but they'll break the huddle. Lott, the running back, left to Mitchell. There's the snap. They'll hand a Lott coming to the near side. He'll cut up at the 35, break a tackle at the 30, and get down to about the 27. Another Lion first down in Bastrop territory. 3:01 remaining here in the third, and you can see the offensive line go to work here, Mark, just like you said.
That and the receivers had awesome blocks on that play right there.
Mitchell takes the snap. He'll hand a Lott again. Lott breaks the first tackle, cuts in, and misses a defender and gets inside the 20, and he'll have another first down to about the 16-yard line. And with Lott or Hargrave, whomever's in the backfield, it's 8, 9, 10 yards a game.
That's what they did
now.
last week. They're doing now, and a lot of defensive players standing around out there for Bastrop. You can tell they're winded.
Hands on their hips.
Take it to them. Keep doing what you're doing. Wear them down.
Yeah, most teams will run a 3-man front because they don't have a lot of numbers, and you see that those Bastrop defensive linemen hands on their hips here. Lott will not get a handoff. Mitchell will fake a pass, run straight ahead, and get down on the ground around the 15-yard line, gain of about 3, 2. Make it 2nd and 8. Certainly within Rodriguez field goal range, but you want to get a touchdown here and really kind of separate yourself a little bit.
You kind of almost want to see them go up tempo. Don't give them a chance to catch their breath. Just get up there and go.
But they are taking a little bit of time here. Yep. Hargrave coming in as the running back.
They are, burning a little bit of clock here. They have the lead. They have the ball inside the 20. 2nd and 8.
Mitchell takes the snap. He'll fake to Hargrave, roll to his left, and he's going to get maybe close to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss of 1. Andrew McCarris there on the stop for the Bastrop Bears with 1:18 and counting here in the third period.
Yeah, that's about one of the few negative plays they've had this drive.
Yeah, and they only lost 2 yards on it. I mean, he got real close to the line of scrimmage there, but you just don't want to lose a significant chunk here because you want to give Rodriguez an opportunity if you can't convert here. There's the snap. Mitchell throws.
Oh, no.
And it's intercepted, and Bears are going the other way with it. He's at the 40, but there to make the tackle for the Lions at midfield is Aiden Parker. Big play there from number 25, Diego Rangel, as the pass was a little errant.
Yeah, the one thing you didn't want to happen happened right there. Kind of threw it out there to no man's land. I don't know if it was a broken play by the receiver or the quarterback, missed something, but threw it right to the defender, and Aiden Parker able to track him down. Otherwise, he would have been putting 6 on the board.
That was a pretty good rundown because they still got to navigate 50 yards to even get a touchdown out of it. But, yeah, big tough break that the Lions didn't continue to run the football down there. Tuck, the quarterback, takes the snap. He's going to hand to Moreno straight ahead, and he'll pick up about 7 yards before he's stacked up by a whole pride of Lions.
Not blowing the whistle.
He's still grinding his feet. He's going to get about 8,
wow.
maybe 9 yards.
Oh, wait, we have the ball. You didn't blow the whistle yet. We had the ball.
They're going to say his progress has stopped at the 41-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 1 for Bastrop. And they'll come quickly out of the huddle. It's Moreno again with the football straight ahead, number 92.
There's a flag going down. That may be a hold.
Tyler Witt there making the tackle for the Lions. Would be a first down if there's not a penalty against Bastrop.
Yeah, Caleb Watts was basically thrown to the ground by one of the offensive linemen, so good break.
Looks like they're going to get Kelly Shaw, one of the tackles, for a holding penalty, and that's going to push the line of scrimmage all the way back to the Bastrop side of the field at the 49. They need to gain the Lion 40 for a first down, and that'll be the end of the third quarter. Mark and I will switch roles again, and we'll be back shortly for the final quarter of game number 2 of the 2023 season. Stay with us here. I'm Chuck Gracie. We'll be right back.
Wake Forest 37, Elon 17. Ladies and gentlemen, we also want to thank our sponsors, gold-level sponsors, Mercy Veterinary Hospital, mercy-vet.com, Rush Automotive.
So welcome back to the final quarter. Leander is up 28-22, but Bastrop has a ball. 2nd 11 at their 49-yard line. They are going left to right as we go into this final quarter. The Leander defense needs to make a big play here.
Yeah, this is huge.
Snap is back, looking to throw. Out to the left side, it is caught. Tries to cut back into the middle. Moore once again. He's going to be short of the first down. They will mark him at Leander's 48-yard line. So it'll be a 3rd and about 3 coming up, quickly up to the line.
Huge play here early in this quarter.
Tuck with the snap, and it is a handoff up the middle. He's going to have a first down. He gets down to about the 38-yard line of Leander, maybe 39, so they'll move the chains. Leander only up by 6. This game has gone back and forth. Momentum has gone back and forth, Chuck. And right now, looks like the Bears have a little bit of momentum as they're moving down the field.
Yeah, it has switched, and each team with the offense is capitalized, so the defense needs to rip it back from them.
So Tuck looking to throw out to the left side. It is caught, cuts inside, gets another first down, and gets tackled right about the 27-yard line.
Yeah, and you can see that their offense is really clicking after that interception, and it's crazy that momentum shifts so dramatically in these games, but we're seeing it now.
So ball will be put at the 27-yard line, 10:49 and rolling left here in the ball game. Tuck and number 42, Haywood in the backfield. Ball's on the ground. He picks it up. Leander's got to come up and put some pressure on her. They do. He throws it up and incomplete, throws it out of bounds.
There should be a hold on that play, and there's no flag on the field, but the Lions' right defensive end got held. Otherwise, he would be vying for that football.
So incomplete pass. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10.5 minutes remaining in tonight's ball game.
Marino in the backfield with Tuck. It is going to be a run. He tries to bounce it to the outside. He cuts it inside. They bring him down, but he got about 7 or 8 on that carry.
Pretty good run there.
Yeah, kind of a couple shifty moves there, able to pick up positive yardage. It's going to be 3rd and short. About 3, 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3, Bastrop from Leander 20.
Two receivers on this side, one on the far side. Marino in the backfield, goes out. Tuck looking to throw. And there's a pass that is complete to the 10, to the 5. Dives for the goal line. And they're going to call it a little bit short. Once again, Moore with another big reception.
Yeah, he almost got that in the end zone, too.
So Bastrop quickly up, trying to get set, trying to get this play off. It is a handoff, and he loses yardage on that one. Great job by Leander coming up.
Kessler.
And number 48 as well. That is Salorm Quarshi coming up, making a big play. Moves it back to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 5.
Looks like the Bastrop's going to huddle this time instead of being in such a hurry.
Yeah, keep your eye on Moore. See where he sets up. Play clock now down to 7 seconds.
Yeah, they're going to end up having to burn a timeout here. And there it is.
Yeah, they were trying to hide Moore behind a couple people. I think they were going to try and quickly get him out to one side or the other. He's been an offensive weapon tonight, Chuck.
Yeah, and why not? I mean, you're down 6 here. You got the momentum. You're within just a handful of yards of the goal line to give yourself at least a tie, if not the lead. So you got to use your best weapons. And the Lions are obviously going to be keeping an eye out for Marino and Moore specifically, but you got to watch Tuck too.
Yep. He can run as well. We've seen him do that. So, they're setting up a play over there. The defensive coaches for Leander are out with the players. Big couple plays here. So Bastrop getting ready to go as they line up on the ball.
Lions huddling out on the field, and they're going to break and get over there quickly. Just under 9 minutes here, 8:54.
So it looks like Bastrop is going to spread them out, empty backfield with Tuck.
Watch Tuck running the football here.
Yep. Got man-to-man out there on the outside. Looking to throw, and it's a pass out there in the wide open for a touchdown.
And it was Moore.
Yep, basically ran into the end zone, cut to the outside, and the pass was right there for a touchdown. So it's a tie game, 28-28. Extra point is pending. 8:50 left here in the ball game.
Yeah, this is a big extra point. We haven't seen a miss tonight, so.
And the kick is good, so Bastrop takes the lead once again, right when we thought Leander was in the position to maybe pull away.
That interception really
puts them back in the game. They march down and get a touchdown. They're back in the lead.
Yeah, 29-28, 8 minutes, 50 seconds remaining. Let's shout out the silver sponsors real quick, and that'll be all of the sponsors in each half. Leander Athletic Club at leanderathletic.club.com. That's leanderathletic.club.com, or call them 512-876-1855. That's 512-876-1855. Lot Governmental Affairs, Limited Liability Corporation, online with LinkedIn and the Facebook platform. Look for them, as well as RDZ Roofing at rdzroofing.com. You can call them at 512-316-1195. That's 512-316-1195.
Thank you, sponsors. So
Woolridge and Montgomery back for Leander.
Here goes the kick from the 40. See if they try another pooch kick or if they do something different. It is going to be another pooch kick coming up. Ball bounces. They pick it up to the 35. Get out to the 40. Nice return.
Return to the 40.
God, those are always scary when they hit the ground, Chuck,
Yeah,
because
they are.
and you know 3 or 4 guys are coming hard at you. So, he picked it up, made a nice return. Leander's in good field position here. They have a chance to run down and get some points on the board, so need to take advantage of it. Bastrop Bears were getting tired that last drive until that interception, so they've had a chance to kind of get their legs under them and see what the offensive line and the Leander Lions can do this drive here with 8:43 left in the game, trailing by 1.
Yeah, backs against the wall here. You got to do something with the football.
Man in motion, little jet sweep to Aiden Parker. Gets upfield, nice run. Gets about 9 on that. Let's see. I think they're going to give him a first down.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that'll be enough for a
So they
Leander
move the
first
chain.
down.
So Lions are now at the 49 of Bastrop, going right to left if you're listening. Mitchell keeps it himself on the near side, gets to the sideline, and wisely goes out of bounds.
Picks up a nickel.
4-yard gain. Second down.
I thought that was about 5, but they're going to give him 4.
Let's see where they spot it.
They got
That gave him 3. Okay.
Oh, that is even
So ball's
worse.
at the 46, but 2nd and 7. Clock is at 8:19. Plenty of time left in the ball game. Lions in a spread formation with Lott in the backfield. It's going to be a quick pass out to Wooldridge. Kind of loses his footing. He gets up, and let's see where they mark it.
We're going to get it at the 45. So he needs 6 to convert.
So it's going to be 3rd and 6. Big third down play for Leander.
We had a tackle made there by Diego Rangel, the guy that made the interception in the last possession.
Mitchell going back, looking to throw. Pass over the middle, and it is caught by Parker. Nice pass and a great catch. Kind of dropping down there and making that catch, picking up the first down.
He did everything he needed to do. He got the distance down on the route, turned around, caught the ball, and sat down.
Quickly up to the line. They hand it off to the right side. Got a little bit of room. Gets upfield. Nice run.
Braden Lott with about 6.5, 7 yards there.
Yep, let's see if they have the hurry-up offense. They're lining up on the ball. Looks like they're going to make a little change here.
Going to bring in Hargrave.
Yep.
Second down and 3, Leander from the 26.
Looks like they're going to put him out as a receiver as they're bringing out of the game River Hahn.
So Twins on the near side. 2nd and about 3. Hargrave in motion. It's going to be a play action, a pass out to the right side to Parker. And he gets enough for the first down. He gets down the sideline, gets down to about the 15-yard line.
Tried to stay in bounds, but they spun him out of bounds. He was trying to keep that clock going.
First down, Leander.
So the clock is stopped at 6:42. Lions trail by 1, but they're inside the 20-yard line. Ball's placed at the 18.
First down, the ball's on the 18.
So Lions remain in their spread offense with Lott at running back. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Great job by the offensive line getting a big push, and he picked up about 8.
Big chunk there for Lott on first down. He got about 4 of those yards on 1 foot as he hopped
Down and 2.
with a defender grabbing the other one.
Clock is at 6:15 and rolling. 2nd and 2. Lott remains in the backfield, offset to the right side. It's going to be a play action into the corner, wide open, threw it too high.
Yeah, Parker would have come down inbounds or out of bounds even without contact from the defender, but the ball was in the air for so long the defender was able to get there.
I think the wind kind of took a little bit of that pass and kind of carried a little bit further. So 3rd and 2, quickly up to the line. Big play here for Leander. Snap, it's going to be a run up the middle. He's got it into the end zone. Touchdown, Braden Lott.
Now, do you go for 2 here, Mark? I do. I think you go for 2 here.
I think you do too. Yep, so they're motioning people back off. They're going to keep, looks like they're going to keep the offense on the field. And they are. They're all heading back out there. I agree with you.
Right, you got to get these 2 points to give yourself a 7-point lead. You got to make sure you got enough guys out there, too.
Yeah, Lions up 34-29.
I mean, it might not even be a bad idea to burn one of your timeouts here. It's that big of a play.
So the play clock has not started yet. And now it goes. So they have plenty of time out there. Yeah, count your players. Big 2-point play. Mitchell with the snap, rolling out to the right side. Looking, rolling, cutting up, and it's going to be a little short. It looks like his knee went down.
It looked like the referee wanted to call
it.
But
just a little short as he was diving for that goal line. The ball went across, but I think he hit the ground before he went across. But it was close.
Yeah, that's one of those that could get called live either way, but on a replay you may have seen a knee down.
Yep. But good effort, but yeah, good job by Bastrop. Actually, it was one of those rollouts where you're looking to throw to somebody or take it up the field, and they did a pretty good job defensively covering the receivers and turning Mitchell in where he had to try and break a tackle to get into the end zone. So Lions come back and take the lead, 34-29.
It's on the defense now.
Yep. So Bastrop has to come down and get a touchdown here. I guess they can get a field goal and get the ball back, but 5:56 left, trailing by 5. And that's the drive they needed, Chuck.
It is, and it wrestles the momentum back. And now Bastrop, they're the ones with their back against the wall, the one that can't make a mistake.
Yep. So another great game. Last week turned out to be a rollover in the second half for the Lions. This one's a little bit tougher.
Yeah, I expected Bastrop to be a little bit better than Pflugerville. I expected Pflugerville to be a little bit better than they were, but, it could be just that evening.
Yep.
And the Lions just dominated in the second half.
And we've seen the offensive line really take control here this second half, except for that one interception. They've been kind of pushing that Bastrop defensive line around, picking up some first downs. So here we go. Rodriguez is kicking off from the near hash at the 40.
See him get it out of the field of play again.
And it definitely will. Out of the back of the end zone.
Make the offense do it.
So things are getting chippy out there. It started really the second half. We've seen a lot of flags, a lot of personal fouls.
We just saw whistles there. They didn't throw any flags that time. They just got to keep control.
Yeah, the play continued for about 10 seconds after the first whistle blew. Yeah. So it's going to be up to the Leander Lions defense here to get a stop.
Sometimes you're throwing such a good block you don't want to stop.
Yep. Marino in the backfield with Tuck. It's going to be a handoff. Oh, and he gets stuffed.
Allender.
Wow.
Play. He just came knifing through the defensive line.
Yeah, blew up his offensive lineman and made the tackle. What a play right there. And they lose about 3. So it'll be 2nd and 13. Need about 2 or 3 more of those right here.
That looked like Ndamukong Suh or something on that play.
Clock down to 5:30 and rolling. Tuck looking to throw. It is a pass, and it is caught for a first down. You got to wrap him up. He's got a blocker. A blocker down there in the defense, and he's going to go in for a touchdown. Unbelievable. Is that a flag down there? Nope. Looks like something's on the field at the 8:17.
Allender had a pretty good pressure. Yeah, that's a glove or something down there. Allender had pretty good pressure on that play. Got his hand up, but the pass was released too quickly by Tuck. He couldn't knock it down. And now Bastrop back on top.
35-34. Looks like they're going to go for 2 here.
Oh, I guess I had the score wrong. I thought it was.
Yeah, so they're going to go for 2 here to, if Lions kick a field goal, tie it up. Wow, that's a heartbreaking play right there. After a great first stop and then one play all the way down the field for a touchdown. Looks like we're going to have a
First charge, timeout. Leander.
So Leander calls a timeout.
It's an interesting place to call a timeout on the point after. But, you know.
Yeah, I mean, they have the wind at their back. There's 5:10 left in the ball game. If they can stop this two-point conversion, they can win with a field goal or a touchdown.
Right.
If they get the 2 points, then a field goal will just tie. But there's still a lot of time left in the game, and, yeah, that probably took about 9 or 10 seconds for him to run down the field on that one kind of little seam pass. But he got in between the defenders and had a great block all the way down the field to spring him loose.
Yeah, it makes it a little bit easier on a defender when it's just you, a receiver when it's you, a defender, and a blocker.
Yep.
Because you can use that blocker to just kind of as interference. He doesn't even have to make a good block, which, you know, he did a decent enough job.
Yep. All right, so here we go, 2-point conversion.
Got to get this stopped.
Two receivers on the near side. Marino offset to the left of Tuck. Now he swings out to the left, looking to throw. Lots of pressure. Putting some pressure on him, and they bring him down. He tries to throw it, but that doesn't matter either way. Great defensive play by Allender.
Great job.
No good.
Great pressure. So that's what the Lions needed. That timeout was well worth it, Chuck, and now they're going to get the ball back trailing by 1.
Still enough time, but the pressure back on the Lions offense to, you know, convert as well as not make a mistake.
Yep, so they've done a couple pooch kicks here, and Leander's really had some good field position, so they may try and change it up, catch Leander off guard. I don't know, but
well,
you don't want to.
You might want to kick it to Wooldridge so you have plenty of time with the football to try to get another drive in, because he may take it.
Yep.
You know, you're kind of darned if you do, darned if you don't, because you kick it deep, you got to deal with Wooldridge. You kick it short, you're giving the Lions good field position and a pretty explosive offense.
Yep. And a field goal to win.
Right, with a really good kicker.
Yep, so here we go. So they'll place the ball at the 40 once again.
Duger.
Sets it on the far hash. Lions need to make sure they have enough players out there. Get in your position. Can't afford a mistake. And it's kind of a line drive kick. You got to cover it. The ball's on the ground. Oh, my gosh. Bastrop gets it. Unbelievable. Wow.
Yeah, that's a tough break there. You know, the Lions weren't quite ready. They send an additional man onto the field kind of late, and the Bastrop kicker, Pooch kicked it that direction. It hit a Lion returner in the hands, but that's a tough field.
Yeah,
right?
it wasn't one of the, it looked like a line drive kick, like
right.
let's kick it as hard as I can, and it went right off the pads, popped up in the air. Bastrop falls on it, so they have the ball at Leander's 39-yard line, 5:06. They're ahead by 1.
Yeah,
wow, couple huge breaks, and Bastrop is here. They got 2 men in the backfield. It's going to be a play action and a throw, and it is incomplete. A little bit behind the receiver. Tried to go to Moore one more time. He would have had a first down. Yep.
With 5 minutes.
5 minutes left in the game.
So, you know, if Bastrop has run the ball pretty well today or tonight, but they tend to lean towards throwing the ball, and those incompletions, they could work to the Lions' advantage in terms of clock. But you got to make the plays defensively. You got a loaded backfield now.
Yep. So Marino is actually behind Tuck. Low snap. Ball is up, and he is tackled. Great job by Leander coming up by number 5. Wheezy coming up and stopping him. It's going to be third down. Clock is now at 4:47 and rolling. Huge third down play.
Only about 18 seconds of clock has run off here, and it's third down. Bastrop, they got 24 seconds.
Yep, looks like we're going to have a player down for Leander right near the sideline. Took a knee, one of the defensive linemen, so they will stop the clock. So that gives both teams an opportunity to talk about the play they want.
Please reset the game clock to 4 minutes and 32 seconds.
I would say that'd give the advantage to the Bears, giving them a chance to huddle up and think about what they want to do.
Well, it also will give the Lions just a little bit of time to think about how to defend this third and long, because, we've seen a lot of runs from the Bastrop Bears and the Lions that were 8, 9, 10, 12 yards at a time. So you don't want to just assume it's a pass.
Clock is rolling. They get up on the ball. Twins on the near side, single receiver, Moore on the far side. Marino in the backfield now, man in motion. Oh, it looks like the offensive lineman moved, and he did, so they'll move him back 5. There you go.
Flag on the play.
Left tackle moved in his stance.
Offense, number 58. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
Yeah, this is the type of play that we've seen Moore get open in space, and they get him the ball.
It'll be third down at 15.
4 minutes, 20 seconds left.
Bears up by 1, 35-34. Thanks for tuning in to Leander Lions football and SHN Sports. We've had a great game. Need a good finish here by Leander.
Yeah, they got to get a stop here and force a punt.
3rd and 15. Some Moore comes down as a wide receiver. Marino kind of offset to the left. Now he goes out there, spread formation. Going back, looking to throw. Pass down the middle, and it is incomplete and tipped. Wow.
A couple of times.
Yep. And a flag down. Oh, no.
Was it a late hit on the quarterback?
I hope not.
Wheezy had pressure.
Oh, it's roughing the passer. Going to give him a first down.
15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Includes an automatic first down.
Wow.
That could be the ball game, Mark.
Yep.
The Lions going to need a big play here in the next 4 minutes to shift momentum back, try to get the football back for their offense.
3:55 left. They've had 2 timeouts, but their ball's at the 29, 1st and 10 for Bastrop. Ahead by 1.
And the Lions left points on the field tonight.
Snap is back, and he's going to keep it himself. Lions wrap him up at the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Clock at 3:45 and rolling.
And it's in the Bastrop Bears' favor right now, as they don't look that worried about rushing up to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they're going to use up as much clock as they can.
Yeah, it may come down to Rodriguez's leg here. The Lions got to get a stop, though.
Yeah,
it won't matter.
Yeah, they can't really afford to give up another first down here. They've got to make a stop here. So Bastrop, 3 receivers. Now spread. Looking to throw lots of pressure. The pass is off, almost intercepted. Wow, good pressure once again. Let's see who got the hit on that. I think that was number 40 for Leander. That was Michael Segovia. So that stops the clock, Chuck, at 3:10.
Yeah. And
it's 3rd and 10.
That's where it's tough. You're trying to burn clock. Do you throw it? Do you run it? That benefits the Lions here. They get a stop here. They've got 2 timeouts. They can stop the clock.
Yep.
You got to get the stop first.
So big 3rd and 10 from the Lions' 29-yard line. Bears come out once again, 4 receivers and 1 running back. Snap is back, looking to throw. Pressure, it is thrown, and it is caught. He's going to have a first down to the 10, to the 5, down to the 1-yard line.
Tough break.
Down to the 1.
And we have a Leander Lion player down about the 19-yard line. Yeah, he got open, made a nice catch, got upfield, and down to the 1. God, tough, huge breaks for Leander.
There's still time here. Even if the Bears get a touchdown here, they can only go up. If they go for 2, they can only go up by 9, which would put the game out of reach. They probably wouldn't do that, though. They'll kick the point after, and it is an 8-point game. So it's not over, but still 3 minutes, and we'll see what Bastrop does here. 1st and goal.
So the injured player is off. Teams are heading back out on the field. 2:59 left on the clock. Marino in the backfield. Offset to the right side. Going to be a handoff. They're just going to let them score. Yeah.
Wise.
Yep, just let them score. I mean, that's about all you can do. Otherwise, they could, kneel down for a couple plays or, try and go in or burn clock. So 2:53 left. Bears are up 41-34. So decision now. Kick it.
Looks
for
like
8, or if you're going to go for it, to go up by 9.
It looks like they're going to go for it.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go for it here. See if Lions can get another defensive stand on a 2-point conversion.
That's a huge extra point here.
Yep. So Tuck, Marino, and Moore in the backfield. Now Moore swings out to the left. It's going to be a hand up. They blow the whistle. Looks like Bastrop.
Second charge, timeout. Bastrop.
So Bastrop wanted to see what Leander was going to do on that formation. They call a timeout.
Looked like the Lions had what needed to be in place to stop that point after. Maybe a very wise timeout.
Yeah, so they may do some sort of little play action here, roll out. They can do a swing pass. They can run the ball. You got a lot of options, 3 yards out. Quarterback Tuck can run as well. So
right.
Leander's got to do their job here. If they can shut this down, they got a shot.
It's going to be a tough order to finish this out, but it's certainly within reach. Long huddles on the sideline as both teams want to come out with a win here.
Yep.
I'm not sure. Did Bastrop win in week 1?
I believe they did.
Each team looking to go 2-0 on the season.
I could be wrong on that, but I believe they did when I looked it up. So here we go. 2 receivers on the near side, single receiver on the far side. Lots of pressure up the middle, and they stuff him. Wow, great defensive play right there by number 7 for Leander. Anthony Ugo hits him in the backfield. So Lions are only trailing by 7, 41-34. 2:53 left. There's a lot of time left, Chuck.
Now, are the Bastrop Bears going to kick another short one thinking, hey, it worked out for us last time, or is that going to cost them and give the Lions a short field? I mean, what are you looking at?
Well, yeah, we had that. About a minute and a half ago, and then they hit that line drive and they got the onside kick. I would think they would try and do something similar. If you do the pooch, I don't know. It is too easy to field. You hit a line drive, it bounces around. I would probably do something where it hits midfield. I mean, they're kind of leaving the middle of the field open. So they may try and just pooch it into the middle, kind of just over that front line, but it looks like Lions are putting someone in the middle now. Okay.
Yeah, Wooldridge and Montgomery back deep.
So it looks like Lions are kind of covering up the sideline. The middle have 4 in the front. So Bastrop is going to be kicking it from the near hash. And here we go. Exciting game right at the end. Still a lot of time left. Lions have 2 timeouts. So Pooch kick is up. Fair catch at the 26. Drops it but picks it back up.
It'll be line football.
Yep.
Still 2 minutes, 50 seconds remaining. That's plenty of time to get downfield and get a touchdown and knot this up.
Yep. Or go for the win.
That's true. You could go for the win. It's a non-district game. Why not? On a hot night like this, get the W.
Yep. Go for it. So here we go. 2:50 left in the ball game. Leander Lions have the ball at their 27-yard line. 1st and 10. Spread formation. Handoff off the right side. Got a little bit of running room. Gets upfield. Not enough for a first down. Better get up on the ball. That gets up about 8.
Around the right side. 8-yard gain.
Clock is down to 2:36. They quickly get up on the line. Snap is back. He's going to keep it himself. Mitchell to the left side, running out of room. Tries to get upfield. He's going to be close.
First down out of bounds.
First down, Leander.
And he does pick up a first down, runs out of bounds. They'll move the chains.
Ball on the Leander 39.
So ball is at the near hash on the 39-yard line. Lions come out in trips formation on the far side. Single receiver. Isaac Montgomery on the near side. Snap is back. Quick throw out to the left. A little bit low. Parker picks it up. Tries to get upfield. Only got a couple. And we got a helmet off for Leander, so they will stop the clock.
3-yard gain. Second down.
As the player is going to be heading off. Clock is now at 2:15. Yeah, picked up maybe 3 on that pass. Looked a little bit low.
Coach Price trying to get a little explanation from the white hat.
So they're heading back out on the field now. Ball is at the 42-yard line of Leander, 2:15. And they're starting the clock now. It is 2nd and 7. Spread formation for Leander. Mitchell looking to throw another quick pass. Tries to set up that screen. He slips a tackle, and he goes out of bounds. Stops the clock, picks up a couple.
Where are they going to mark it at?
Can't tell.
Looks like it's about 3 yards shy.
Oh. So wait, now it looks like we have a player down for Leander on the far side.
I don't know how that's not how he didn't get out of bounds.
Looks like it's going to be about a 3rd and 3.
They may run seconds off the clock here. Under 2 minutes.
Game clock operator. Please reset the game clock to 1 minute, 48 seconds.
They're going to add time to 1:48.
Thank you.
Play resumes will be 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, you've got to go off. You can't be down on the field and still try and stay out there.
Right. Looks like that's going to be number 8, River Hom.
So Leander gets back out. Clock is at 1:48. 3rd and 3. Still 3-man front for Bastrop. Snap is back. It's a handoff up the middle, and he gets stuffed.
Maybe got a yard.
Yeah,
It's
maybe
4th
1
down.
yard is going to be 4th down, and Leander's going to call a timeout.
Wise call of the timeout. Wise use there. Minute 42. You got to get this first down or the game's over.
Yep. Yeah, big play here for Leander. Another one. 1:42. There's still enough time. They just got to pick up this first down or it's ball game.
Leander calls timeout. 1 timeout left for Leander.
Yeah, they've been pretty successful running up the middle, but they keyed on that and shut him down.
Just a reminder that the next football game for the Lions is on September 8th. That is a week from tomorrow. The Del Rio Rams will pay a visit to AC Bible Junior Memorial Stadium here. The Lions hoping to get into that game with a second victory going into it. Just like Bastrop, Del Rio is going to want some revenge for losing to the Lions last year at home.
So this may be the ball game, Chuck. So here we go. 4th and 2. Lot in the backfield.
Lions have one timeout.
Mitchell gets the snap, rolling out to the near side, looking to throw. It is caught.
Hargrave.
Going to have enough for a first down.
Yep. That'll stop the clock for a couple of seconds to set the chains. 1:36 on that clock. Now it's moving.
Get on sides. Get on sides. There you go. Snap is back. It's going to be a handoff, and he drops it. Ball's on the ground.
He got it back.
Leander falls on it. Wow.
You may have to burn that timeout.
I think you do. You're going to be burning a lot of clock. Yep, you got to.
And there it is.
Man. Lions are shooting themselves today, Chuck. I mean, there's been a lot of opportunities. We saw a lot of good things tonight and things you can build on.
Well, and that's
but too many mistakes.
So they gave the Lions the timeout back. They said that there was a defensive player injured, number 71. So Leander still has a timeout in their pocket with 1:19.
Yeah, they need to get downfield quickly here. It's going to be 2nd and 12.
And there goes the clock moving.
Offensive line, keep those defensive linemen off of. And looks like, and we got a jump. Yeah, it looks like the Bastrop Bears are going to bring some pressure, so they'll move him back 5.
Offense number 76, 5-yard penalty, first down.
Clock is at 1:10.
17, Leander.
Officials talking out there for some reason.
Yeah, I'm not sure that Bastrop even accepted the penalty. Well, I guess if it's a motion penalty, it doesn't matter.
The previous play was stopped due to a defensive injury. Therefore, the clock should have started. Please put 1 minute and 18 seconds on the game clock. 1:18.
Well, those 8 seconds could be the difference.
Yep. All right, so it is now 2nd and 17. Ball at Leander's 44-yard line. Wooldridge in motion across the formation. Snap is back. Play action. Throws it, and it is
caught. Hargrave.
Incomplete. I guess it hit the ground.
He had the ball. I didn't
so
see
now
it.
3rd down. Now we got a fight out on the field. So, yeah, things are getting intense out there on the field. The clock is at 1:13. It is 3rd and 17. Lions need to pick up a first down.
Yeah, they got 2 plays to do it and a little over a minute. Referee trying to keep control.
So the clock was stopped with that incomplete pass. They have not started the play clock yet. Had to break up that little scuffle out there. Trips on the far side, single receiver on the near side. Lions need to get somebody in space. Bastrop bringing a little pressure. Back to throw. Screen pass off to the right side. Got some room. Get a couple blocks. Up close to the first down. Let's see where they mark it.
4th and short. The Lions still have that timeout.
So it'll be 4th and 2.
4th down and 2.
Lions quickly up on the line.
Under a minute.
Make sure you got the play right. Snap is back. He's going to keep it. Got some pressure. Got to get upfield, and he gets enough for the first down. Spins down, first down. They'll stop the clock. It'll be 43 seconds left.
They're going to start that clock quick, though.
Yep, Mitchell with that quarterback keeper off the left side. May just want to down the ball here, and they do. Stop the clock, get huddled up. Clock is now down at 41 seconds. They have the ball at Bastrop's 37-yard line. One timeout left for Leander. So it'll be 2nd and 10. They need to pick up some yardage here, Chuck.
Lord have mercy. Not a lot of time left, but enough.
Mitchell with the spike.
Got 2 safeties deep.
41 seconds remain.
Man in motion. Little jet sweep. Tries to bounce outside. Tries to make another move, and he goes down, picks up about 1. That was Wooldridge. So this will be a timeout, Leander. You got to stop the clock on that. 32 seconds left. It's going to be 3rd and about 8.
Yeah, and you're lucky to even have that timeout. So, because if there wasn't an injured defender, you had already burned it.
Yep.
So, the Lions still have a chance here. 32 seconds.
Yeah, I mean the defense, they have 2 deep safeties. We haven't seen a lot of deep balls thrown, this game compared to last game.
I'd be looking at a drag or a crossing pattern of some kind here.
Yep.
To underneath those safeties.
Yeah.
Not beyond them, underneath them. And then, if that receiver can, make a move on one of them, he may take it.
Yeah, because they've been relying heavily on those short passes to the outside, the slip screens, getting to the outside, the runs up the middle when they earlier in this half. But now the clock's against them. They got 32 seconds left and 3rd and 9. All right, get over there. Got receivers over here wide open. Okay, now they shift over. Snap is back, rolling to his right, looking downfield. The pass is up. It is caught.
First down.
Parker looks like he's got a first down.
And out of bounds.
Pass to Aiden Parker.
An injured player down.
I got a helmet off, too.
Coach Price looking for a penalty flag. Helmets don't just fly off. Usually it's a hand to the face that causes that.
Oh, it's going to be short. They did not give him a first down. It's going to be 4th down and 1, Chuck.
That's a poor spot. That is a really poor
I thought
spot.
he had that first down where he went out of bounds, unless he stepped out or on the sideline. On the far side, we couldn't see, but I thought he had enough for a first down, but it's going to be 4th and 1 with 27 seconds left. So even if you get a first down, you've got to get up and kill it. And Bastrop knows that they're probably going to try and run that inside, so they may try that, read option or something like that where they see if he's got enough, he gives, otherwise he pulls and tries to make the first down on your own. But it's a tough decision here for Leander offense.
You got to get the blocks up front, and it won't be as tough.
Yep, but if we don't get this first down, it's ball game. So here we go. Lot in the backfield. Twins on the far side, twins on the near side. 3-man defensive front for, he's going to get under center. He's going to try and take it himself. And he bounces to the outside. Got
First
enough
down.
for the first down, but you got to get, they'll stop the clock. Let's get on the ball and kill it. Clock is down to 21 seconds left. So they get the first down. Snap, they kill it. Burn 1 second, so it'll be 2nd and 10. Ball will be at the 26-yard line, 20 seconds left.
Wow. The crazy part is if the Lions can get down and score and kick an extra point, we're still not done.
Yeah.
20 seconds remaining in the game.
So here we go. No timeouts. Mitchell looking to throw. Into the far corner. It is. Oh, that's a flag.
He
Did he catch it? Oh, and a flag.
Flags in the end zone.
Oh, the ball rolls out of the back of the end zone.
It don't matter. It's still a ball should be on the 1-yard line.
Well, no, let's see where that.
Well, I guess it's a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, that'd be the 15-yard penalty. Clock is down to 12.
Defense number 18. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
All right. So we've got 12 seconds. You may have 2. Let's see where they're going to put the ball, or they're going to spot it.
10-yard line, 11-yard line.
11-yard line. So you can probably get 2 plays off here, depending on – you just can't get tackled.
Inbounds.
Yeah, you can't get tackled. So here we go. Mitchell play action, looking to throw. Zings it in. It is caught. Touchdown! Unbelievable.
Gotta get that extra point now.
Zane Wooldridge battling in from the 1 and gets across the goal line. Are we going to go for 2 or are we going for 1?
What a pass by Mitchell.
Yep. Oh, they are sending Rodriguez out, so they're going to go for the extra point. But count your players out there.
No, they're going for 2.
No, they're going for it. Yep. All right, so they are up on the ball. Look like a spread formation. Lions trail by 1. 7 seconds left in the ball game. Make sure you have the right players out there, guys.
They're lining up for 2-point conversion.
Morrow out in the game now. Off the field comes Caleb Watts.
So they're at the 3-yard line. This is the ball game right here. Lions going for the win at home. Behind 41-40. They're able to go drive down the field and get a huge touchdown. So see if they can finish it off here. Trips on the near side. And it looks like
timeout Bastrop.
Bastrop's going to call a timeout. They see the formation. Wow, what a game, Chuck. Win or lose, they battled back. I mean, that's great.
Yeah, and there's no quitting this team. We've seen that over the last couple of seasons. All they got to do is punch it in.
Yep.
And it's very nerve-wracking, to say the least.
So one play, Chuck. What are you calling?
I'm running a. I don't know. I really don't. I mean, the offenses I coached didn't run a spread so much as like this. But when we did, we were throwing the ball, and this is a run type situation in my mind.
It could be. I mean, if they can run some type of little rub route here, but they've got them. Looks like they're going to be lined up. Trips on the near side. This is a ball game, folks. Mitchell gets a snap, looking to throw. It's thrown out there, and it is caught. Battles. Oh, he doesn't go in.
Oh,
wow.
That's the game.
Short by 1 yard. Had a lot of pressure on him. Threw it out to Parker. Nice open field tackle. Bears are going to win.
Yeah.
Score 41.
Oh, I guess it's not final yet.
No, not
I've
yet. 7 seconds, and they're going to take a knee, and that'll be it. But an exciting game tonight.
Well, there has to be a kickoff.
Yeah, you're right. Wow. So they tried to go to the single receiver out there in the corner, didn't get his number, but made a great play. Lots of pressure on Mitchell. He had to throw it out.
I like that they went for 2.
Yeah, I do too.
It's really easy to get that extra point and go to overtime and try to hash it out there, but I like the aggressive call. And it was, 3 to 8 inches away from breaking the goal line. So
yeah, I think there's a lot of pressure on Mitchell. Had a good pass. It was probably a little bit shorter than what he wanted to throw, but defensive pressure made him get it out a little bit earlier than he wanted, and Parker fought for it but just couldn't get in.
So the only opportunity here for the Lions is to get an onside, and then air one out.
Yep.
But likelihood this one is in the books.
Yeah.
Unless there's some fortune we're not aware of, which is possible. We'll see. Rodriguez will have at least an opportunity to work on his onside skills here.
Wait, so he's not going to kick it out of the end zone? We need a new kicker, Chuck. We need a new kicker.
This is the one time you're like, don't kick it out of the end zone. You almost want to send a guy who's not a kicker out here to kick the onside.
Ruin his streak. Yeah, a couple big plays for Bastrop kept them in the game, and they were able to capitalize, and they were able to score enough to go up by 1.
Well, there are mistakes for the Lions in this game. They left points on the field, but they come out of it. There's nothing that you can say negatively about the fight in this team.
Takes a bounce. Bastrop will get it. And they'll have one more play left. They'll kneel down, and that will be the ball game. But, once again, Lions will go to 1-1. This is non-district, but we've had 2 great games so far this season. Once again, Del Rio will come in next Friday. Homecoming. So should have a big crowd and a great game next week. But we want to thank SHN Sports and everyone else for tuning in. It was an exciting game, not the outcome we wanted, but it was fun to watch.
Yeah, there were too many turnovers, too many opportunities left on the field,
and costly penalties that helped Bastrop out.
But that's very inopportune.
But that's all coachable.
Yes, sir.
So they're in the victory formation, and that'll do it. So Bastrop comes away winning 41-40, 1 2-point conversion away from a victory. But we want to thank you guys for tuning in this Thursday night here at AC Bible Stadium. We'll see you next Friday. Come on out to homecoming. If you can't make it, tune it in. We'll have the broadcast for you. So once again, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week. Good night.
Yeah, I want to thank Peter for coming out and helping us tonight. We really appreciate it. If you have an urge to come out and help the broadcast, then reach out to us. We'll find a spot for you. Remember to treat your neighbor kindly. We'll see you next Friday. Good night. Go Lions!